times. I think in general I'm pretty skeptical of like supernatural stuff, but I don't know, I really do kind of believe hypnotism.
I really want to be hypnotized, but I feel like maybe it won't work on me, but I hope it does.
Before we got started, Chris allowed some time for us to ask him questions about what was about to happen. Like whether all of us would get hypnotized or just some of us.
I've done this in 50 states and 10 countries. I can hypnotize 25% of any given audience. So 1 or 2 people are gonna get hypnotized today. And it might be the camera person. I don't know. I really, honest to goodness, don't know.
We also asked if he could tell if someone was really hypnotized or just faking it.
When your head is up, we can tell. People hypnotized look like they've had a few drinks, or they're gonna look like they've been riding a car with Scooby-Doo and Willie Nelson for a couple hours. They're gonna look real relaxed, okay?
For a second I was like, so like they look like Scrappy?
We also noted that Brian seemed to be the one who believed in hypnosis the most, and he was also maybe the most nervous about what was going to happen.
Well, what are you gonna do to me?
That's a good other question. Like, what are you gonna do to me if I get hypnotized? Honest to goodness, I don't know. I'm gonna put my hand over all of you and tell you who I think is most likely to get hypnotized. I'm pointing in the direction of the person who I think is most likely to get hypnotized. Now, you won't see the induction often on TV or podcasts or even movies, because this next part, if you watch it in its entirety, it could hypnotize people. So they're gonna cut it up a little bit so folks at home don't get hypnotized while driving a car. So you put your hands together for me like this.
The induction lasted a few minutes, and just like the hypnotherapy, it seemed to involve getting us really relaxed.
So there's different strategies getting someone hypnotized. I have you focus on my voice and your breathing. So take a gentle breath in.
And it seemed to rely really heavily on using our imagination. Like he had us imagine that our fingers were pulling together with magnets.
And you can whisper the words to yourself or out loud. The word is magnets. 1, 2, 3, magnets. And then I see who's the best candidate. The best personality, people have a great imagination. Imagine I put a 10-pound brick into that empty palm. So your palm just starts to get more heavy. And then I make them drop and sleep all the way down, every muscle and every nerve. Allow your eyes to open. Take another deep breath in, slowly, gently, 1, 2, and 3, eyes open. Yes, so we understand. You can see like a before and after. You see their faces getting a little bit of that drunky or like stony look to them. Brian, of course. Yeah, what's happening? What are you feeling? Tell us your wife, because you are a great candidate for hypnosis. I can totally tell. You are there. Danny's there as well. I just want you all to interact in a moment, but what are you feeling right now?
I'm just hanging out with the crew.
Is there anything that he could do or wouldn't do that'd be like, holy cannoli, this, my husband, my partner for life, is in a different headspace?
Jeez. I don't know. I was hoping this wasn't going to happen. I wouldn't be put on the spot like this. I don't know. What would he not do?
For whatever reason, we couldn't seem to come up with a single thing that Brian would never do off the top of our heads. I guess that's just a testament to what an insane dude Brian is. Whatever the reason, all this uncertainty seemed to pull Brian out of his hypnotic trance. So Chris quickly moved on to his next target.
Thank you, Brian, of course, and sleep. Relax and let go from the top of your head to the very, very bottom. Your feet relax, every muscle and every nerve and every fiber in your body. In a moment, I want you to picture and feel in your mind's eye that you again are holding on to a helium balloon. So make that right fist strong now. Make a fist and let that balloon I tie after your wrist pull higher and higher towards the ceiling, and it's gonna extend now. Let that entire arm extend up towards the ceiling. Focus on nothingness, but that feeling of lightness now. 3 numbers, you're gonna open your eyes, but your arm is stuck, cemented, cast iron in that position. You can't get your arm down. That's just the crazy shit. That's just how it's gonna work for the next 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes. Your arm is stuck until I unstuck it. Eyes open. So this again is the hypnotic state. Everyone experiences it in different forms, shapes. What's on your mind? Please, the show is ours. The show is ours.
This is interesting. I'm not sure if I'm hypnotized. I don't think I am.
Yeah.
But at any point,
I don't think I am either.
I mean, 'cause I was really trying to go along with it and like, you know, do as much like mentally imaging things, and I was like, he's not focusing on me for a reason.
And it will all make sense in the end. Yes. Question?
Can you put your hand down, or is it?
I think so. It did feel stuck for a little bit. It does feel like it wants to be up.
Not going down.
Yeah. Well, it did just now, right? Is that okay?
And I can't help but notice what we can all see clearly. That arm is back up there.
That's like the resting position for you right now. Is that? That's not natural.
Yeah, that's how his arm always is.
That's how my arm always is.
Point one finger on that hand. When that finger touches you on the face, and it will, you're gonna go back to that state of deep relaxation again. Cool. This is a text message. All right. You can share that with your husband.
Go to sleep, Brian. Go to sleep, Brian.
Great. Sometimes you get some folks. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Danny, wide awake. Hey, your homeboy has a text for you. You can just read that.
Go to sleep, Danny. I will go to sleep.
Okay, clearly the dynamic changed here a little bit, and I'm still not exactly sure what happened, but somehow both Brian and I got snapped out of whatever might have been going on. But just when
I feel bad. I heard you guys all leave.
I didn't know if I was supposed to stay asleep or what.
That's all right, good morning.
So even though it wore off pretty quickly, I think we can all agree by the look on my face, I was in some different kind of mental state, at least for a little bit there. So is hypnotism real? Maybe so. What does it feel like? Well, just ask Danny from right after the hypnotist left.
I'm curious, did it seem like I was hypnotized?
Yes.
Okay.
A little bit.
Because I feel like I don't really think I was.
Naturally, what followed was about 20 minutes of the rest of the group trying to convince me that I was in fact hypnotized.
Physically, I was shocked with how much you guys collapsed.
You two did definitely have like a very glassy.
It almost feels like I'm gaslighting you about you being hypnotized. Like for somebody to come up and be like, sleep, and then you collapse is like such a suggestible state that is not your own.
Also,
Am I just a little bitch that'll do anything anyone tells me?
I can't believe it, but I genuinely didn't realize I was hypnotized until the next day when I watched the footage and realized how out of it I was.
Okay, wait. Okay. No, maybe I see a little bit of what he was talking about there. I do look a little bit out of it, actually.
I guess in the end, hypnotism is real, but it doesn't feel at all how I thought it would. It kind of just felt like I was very relaxed, maybe even a little bit tipsy or like dazed. It honestly felt kind of good, and I think you can tell I was a little extra giggly. Hey, look, it says all those things on Google too. That's crazy. I didn't have to make this video at all. Now that I know what it's supposed to feel like, I guess I could say it's possible that I really did get hypnotized to stop biting my nails too. I just didn't understand what it was supposed to feel like. But I still don't know that I recommend it for the $450 I ended up paying, especially when there's a bunch of free hypnosis sessions on YouTube you could probably just try.
Damn, I can't believe I'll never bite my nails again. Thanks for watching, guys. Hey Greg, I know that I'm late to this video. I'm gonna be talking about the Dobre Brothers' new music video with Lil Pump. It's called You Know You Lit. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and tell you that this is new, okay? It's a couple weeks old, so I'm sorry for being a little bit tardy to the party. If you've already seen other people talk about it, I'm sorry. But you know what? When they released that song a couple weeks ago, it wasn't even new then, okay? Because they've already released this song twice before in slightly different formats. They've uploaded You Know You Lit in 2017, 2018, and finally 2020. I don't know why they keep remaking the exact same song just slightly differently. And that's really what I want to talk about today. Because while the recent music video is pretty bad, it's even worse considering the fact that this is the only song that they can come up with. They've been making the same song for 3 years. So in today's video, I'd like to take a trip to the past, even more so than I already was going to, and talk about the history of You Know You Lit.
Yeah, we're not flipping this time, we actually about to rap. Hey, Dobre Brothers, let's get it. Easy money. It's about to get lit. Alright, Lucas, you started off, I'll follow.
Alright, you ready? I'm about to go in. I like that they're trying to like amp themselves up at the beginning of the song. I guess they do this in the beginning of a lot of rap songs where there's like a long period of instrumental before the beat drops. So they sort of had to fill that space by just like ad-libbing and saying stuff to get you in the vibe of the song. But I just like in this one how it seems like they're like planning the song. Okay, so we're gonna rap, right? Yeah, I think so. Why, did you want to sing? No, you're right. We should definitely rap. Let's all rap, okay? We're gonna rap. Good, so we all agree this is going to be a rap song. When we're done, can we go to Chili's? Okay, Lucas, you go first. I'm Lucas, and I'm gonna go first. And I'm gonna sing. No!
Alright, Lucas, you started off. I'll follow. Alright, you ready? I'm about to go in. Yeah.
I swear to God, dude, I'm gonna go in right now. I swear. The second I go in, I'm gonna go in so hard. Dude, the song's over. We finished like an hour ago. We just did it without you because you wouldn't stop saying I'm gonna go in.
Started from the grocery store, now I own the grocery store. Head spinning through the aisles, flipping through my marble floor.
So we start off with a line referencing the Dobre brothers passed on Vine. They used to do Vines where they would backflip in front of people at the grocery store and get in their way. But now he's so rich that he's saying he owns a grocery store. And he says he can just head spin through the aisles all day, just spinning around on his head like a fucking Beyblade, just bouncing off the aisles. That's the life, isn't it? Buy a grocery store and just spin around on your head. The American dream.
Teachers say we couldn't make it, but we still do what we love. Now we heading for the hills, we be watching from above.
Oh shit. Is it just me or does it look like he pulled something when he did that move? Like that was the first time he ever tried that, and the second he got up there, he was like, oh fuck. Like look at his face. That is the face of someone who just realized that he can't do that dance move. That's that not getting out of bed for 3 weeks face. He genuinely looks scared, like he doesn't know what's gonna happen next. He's like, am I just gonna be stuck like this forever?
Hit it like you don't care, hit it if you ain't scared. Hit it like you don't care, hit it if you know you lit.
All right, I love this chorus. Hit it if you don't care. Hit it if you ain't scared. Hit it if you don't care. Hit it if you know you lit. A very interesting chorus, I gotta say. I honestly don't know what it means. Like, are they talking about hitting a dance move? Like hitting the woe? Hitting them folks? Are they talking about hitting it like some kind of sex thing? Either way, why would you be scared? Dude, I think that girl likes you. Huh? Really? Yeah, dude, I think so. Dude, go over there and hit it. Hit it like you're not even scared to. Dude, you got it. Dude, what? What? Huh? You're scared. You're scared to hit it. I'm not.
Bottom red bottoms and I'm stacking that A. Calls for applause, but we ain't here to play. Bachelor degree, master degree, made it through. Where were you?
Oh, okay. An educational flex. Bachelor degree, master's degree, made it through. Where were you? Where were you? Why did you help me study for finals, dude? I almost failed. Where were you when I was getting my master's degree? You know, before I was even trying to do social media? If you didn't support me back then you get no love now. It's also a little bit funny to flex a degree that you're clearly not using at all now. I don't even know what his degree is, but quite frankly, I don't think I have to know that he's not using it in the videos that he's making now. Like fake tongue prank on brothers. I'd be pretty hard pressed to think of a degree that is necessary to make that video.
Hop in my chariot, they call me Apollo. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm 4.
What? 1, 2, 3, and then I'm 4. What does that mean? All right, everyone. On the count of 3, I will be 4. 1, 2,
3, and then I'm 4.
Hop in, that's drop top. Yeah, that grind, it's non-stop. That's your girl right there. She got my name on her crop top.
Yeah, that's a weird line because I can't picture anyone like over the age of 11 wearing a Dobre Brothers shirt. What does he mean by that? Is that your girl? That's my daughter. Yeah. Nah. She's wearing a Dobre Brothers crop top. She's my daughter now.
GTR, I'm swerving.
What?
Got your head turning.
Yeah.
220 on the dash. Launch control, whiplash.
Oh, Jesus. I think he's trying to say he crashed his car. I'm sorry, dude, that sucks. He said, GTR, I'm swerving. Lost control, whiplash. Yikes. That's not a flex. That's sad. Now, I think we both really enjoyed that song. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I think you'd be surprised at just how successful this song became. This song has 120 million views on YouTube. Isn't that crazy? How does that happen? The next one's got 70 million. They're really out here. I mean, say what you want about the songs not being good and being the same song over and over, but they pull the views. This next one they uploaded in 2018. It's called You Know You Lit Remix featuring 6ix9ine. That's right, the rapper 6ix9ine is supposedly in this. Spoiler alert, it's not really 6ix9ine. It's just some guy that looks like him. Which is kind of crazy that they got 70 million views on a song featuring 6ix9ine and it doesn't even have 6ix9ine in it. That's a wild strategy. Just saying someone's in your song that's not.
Buy the red bombs and I'm smacking that A. Call shot calls cause we kill every day. Bachelor degree, master degree.
He really wants you to know that he's got a master's degree. Did he say where were you again too?
Made it through, where were you?
He really wants you to know that he has a master's degree, and he also really wants to know where you were when he was doing that. Why weren't you there? We don't need to cover too much in this song. It's almost identical to the first one. Most of their verses are almost exactly the same. It's the same beat. The only real thing that's different is that 6ix9ine is in this, even though it's not even 6ix9ine.
6ix9ine with the crew, yeah. Don't think I'm a fool, yeah.
And the imposter 6ix9ine's verse is loud, and that is all. All right, so there's all your background. Those are the You Know You Lits up until now. Now we have been blessed with the song You Know You Lit, featuring none other than Lil Pump. And this song is admittedly a lot better. The first two were it just seemed like they had no flow, no presence at all. That one dude really wanted you to know that he had a master's degree. And in this one, to be quite frank, it doesn't really seem like he cares if you know that or not, which is an improvement for sure. But you can definitely tell that they worked on their flow a little bit, thought about their lyrics a little bit more. They also actually got Lil Pump in this one. It's not just some guy dressed like him, which was definitely a surprise to me. I really thought it was just gonna be an imposter again. But with all that being said, I'm still gonna clown on him because it's what I do. I am a clown. Let's check it out.
We back again, hitting it again. Get up on your feet and bring a friend.
Aww, did he just friend zone his girlfriend? That's his girlfriend. He said bring a friend and it panned up to his girlfriend who's just staring blankly at the camera. Do you think she saw this later and was like, what the fuck? What's that supposed to mean? Have we just been friends this whole time and I didn't know? And he comes up and he's like, hey, what'd you think about the music video, pal?
If you know you lit, yeah. Man, I know I'm lit. Hit it if you know you lit.
That girl, I think it's Lucas's girl. It's Lucas or Marcus's girlfriend. Seems like she does not want to be there at all whatsoever. I feel really bad actually because at first he friend zoned her and now she's just kind of like standing around for the rest of the music video. Kind of like, well, what am I doing here then? Wait, hold on. Is there like a weird subplot going on in this? I think I'm catching on to something here. One second. So Lucas calls his girlfriend his friend and then like in the rest of the video she looks kind of sad and then in this shot it looks like they're arguing.
Hit it if you know you lit, yeah. Yeah, I know I'm lit. Hit it if you know you lit.
Everyone else is like dancing all happy and like rapping at the camera and these two are just like, why did you call me your friend? I'm not your friend. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't realize we were dating. Is that so hard to believe? Yeah, actually, it's been 3 years. You know what? I think I figured out what this song is actually about. The whole hit it if you know you lit. I was unsure before, but I think I've got it now. This song is directed at Cody Ko because they challenged him to a boxing match, right? They want him to hit them if he knows he's lit. This song goes out to Cody Ko. If you really know you're that lit, then hit us. Punch us in the face if you know you lit. Come on, buddy, put him up. Let's go. Punch us if you know you lit. I just love that the whole premise of this song revolves around like saying this phrase over and over, hit it if you know you lit, that I don't even know if they know what it means. Like, I think they're just saying it. It is kind of interesting. They've released this song multiple times, and the first time they released it, the chorus had a lot of words, like lots of different lines, or at least a few. And in this song, it's just, hit it if you know you lit. Yeah, you know you lit. It's just kind of devolved each time. Eventually, they're just gonna get rid of all the other words, and the song is just gonna be like, hit, 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 hit.
I'ma hit it like I don't care. Balenciaga got like 10 pairs. Hit it, quit it, no I ain't scared.
I'm starting to think he is scared. They keep talking about not being scared. What is there to be afraid of? I don't understand. They're either having sex or dancing. Why does he keep talking about it if he's not scared? No one thinks you're scared. I'ma hit it like I don't care. I'ma hit it like I ain't scared. I'ma hit it, I'm a brave guy. I'ma hit it and I won't cry. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for, Lil Pump's verse.
Hit it cause you know I'm lit. Got 2 bust downs on my wrist. Ooh, no I can't wife no chick. No. Lil Pump there spending money on a bitch.
I gotta admit, the first time I watched this, I did not think that Lil Pump was really in this. The first couple shots he looks edited in. They like stabilized it weird or something. Like they put some weird filter on it that makes him look like he's not a part of the video. I don't know why they did that. It's like they're trying to make you think he's not really in it. But I'm pretty sure he is. I'm pretty sure that that's Lil Pump, and I'm pretty sure that he was there. And one of the ways that I can tell is that when they filmed the rest of the music video, it was daytime, and then when Lil Pump shows up, it's nighttime. Like that was the only time Lil Pump was available, or even funnier, if he showed up like 5 hours late to the shoot because you know, that's what you do when you're a famous musician. You show up late to things. Because I just really love the thought of like the Dobre brothers all turning up to their song and filming it for like 2 hours, being like, yeah, we know we lit. And then like they all finish their verses and then just kind of have to sit around being like, he should be here by now, right? He's not coming, dude. He's not fucking coming. I knew it. He knows he's lit. He knows he's too lit. He's not gonna come. That's a big power move on Lil Pump's part, showing up 5 hours after everyone else is done filming. I'm pretty sure he also brought his own girls because there's way more girls here now than there were before. All right, so there's a big elephant in the room here that I think pretty much everyone who's talked about this song has talked about, and that's that like Lil Pump does not look like he wants to be there at all. And I don't think he does. Like he straight up looks like he's being held hostage. If you told me that they filmed this whole music video and recorded this song without thinking Lil Pump was gonna be in it, but then later that night they happened to see him leaving a club and they kidnapped him and brought him back to their crib and made him film this really quickly before the cops got wise, I would probably believe you. But on the other hand, it also kind of looks like the Dobre brothers don't give a fuck that he's there either. They're just kind of like, yeah, okay, we did it. We got Little Pump in the song.
Balenciaga, Louis, you know my life is a movie.
Hey, last night was a movie, dude. I kicked it with the Dobre brothers. You should have seen the shit we got into, dude. We did that last to stop using mouth wins challenge. We did that pranking my girlfriend 100 times in 24 hours challenge, which is a brutal title, by the way, dude. This is a 15-minute video where this girl supposedly gets pranked 100 times. That's insane. That's like 7 pranks a minute. Shit, maybe his life is a movie. All right, guys, well, there you have it. There's the history of You Know You Lit. I hope you learned something. I hope you had a good time. If you're new here and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. Greg is what I call my subscribers. So consider subscribing to be Greg. Thank you, Queen Kazzy, for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I'll see you guys next time with a really interesting video where a pumpkin talks for 15 minutes with me on its shirt. Bye.
This video is over now. Over now. Go find something else to watch, or just watch this video. I know we had a lot of fun, but you can't stay on this end screen forever. No. This video is over now, over now. So why are you still watching this? Crap, 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 crap.
What's up, Greg, and welcome back to another episode of Crap. If you've watched my channel for a long time, you may remember me making a video about the movie Standing Ovation like 5 years ago. And you might think that that movie should have nothing to do with the movie we're going to be watching today, Croc. Because, well, Standing Ovation is about a ragtag group of girls competing in a singing and dancing competition, while Croc is about a man-eating crocodile brutally murdering dozens of people. Come to think of it, in Standing Ovation, I don't think even one person is brutally murdered by a crocodile, but the movies are related nonetheless, because they were both directed by this man, Stuart Raffill. Stuart directed Standing Ovation, he directed Croc, he directed another movie called Bad Girl Island, which I'm very curious about, and he also coincidentally directed Mac and Me, that E.T. ripoff from the 80s that Drew has talked about on his channel, and also Paul Rudd always used to bring a clip of on Conan. This man has a prolific career of creating low-budget films that leave you questioning if what you just watched could even be considered a movie. And today I'm pleased to report that Croc is no different. Fishermen try to swim away, but they're not fast enough for the Croc. Alright, man, what was your strategy here? What are you doing? Why are you even in that position? That's not gonna help you get away.
Maybe if I just pretend I'm already dead, he won't be mad at me anymore. Maybe he'll feel guilty, and then he won't want to eat my whole head. Oh no, he ate my whole head!
Now I know what you guys want. You just want me to go through and show you all the scenes where somebody gets eaten by the crocodile. You know how I know that? Because this whole movie is on YouTube and all of the most rewatched parts are the parts where somebody gets eaten by the crocodile. But first, the movie has to introduce all the characters and set up the plot and the story. Blah. But hey, at least the plot of this movie probably mostly revolves around the crocodile, right? Well, oh no, don't worry. That crocodile doesn't want to eat you. He wants to sleep with you. But unfortunately, she's mine, so back off! Does that make you feel better? She's not having it, but don't worry, Jack's not getting his farm shut down. He's the main character of this story. He knows how to treat his animals. He's a good old American boy. USA! USA!
He's a pretty rich guy, yeah?
That line is my favorite line in the whole movie. The inflection is so strange.
He's a pretty...
What? Don't worry, kind stranger, as we've grown quite fond of your nephew over these past Gosh, 12 seconds. So naturally, we decided to help you commit arson to escape the police. And off he goes, dude. They did that good. They must do this a lot. Also, I guess the tide must be out because they told him to dive into the ocean, and once he leapt off the thing, he landed in the sand. That could have ended very badly if he didn't know that.
So long, suckers! Oh God, my legs! Oh, I'm going to prison!
So they just time to skip town, right? Now that the police, animal welfare, tax enforcement, and this construction company are all after him, nope, he just goes back to work like nothing happened. But not before someone else gets killed by a crocodile. Also, not before we talk about today's sponsor, Rocket Money. I signed up for Paramount Plus so I could watch old seasons of Survivor, but unfortunately, the experience of using Paramount Plus is so bad that I never use it. I don't know if it's just the app on my TV specifically, but episodes of that show used to be shot in a 4:3 aspect ratio, but Paramount Plus stretches it out to widescreen. Meanwhile, all of the ads, which are shot in widescreen, for some reason are squished down to 4:3. Also, pausing doesn't work. It actually took me like days to even sign up for Paramount Plus. I don't know why, I tried on every device and they just didn't want my money for some reason. That being said, I am very happy that Rocket Money is sponsoring today's video because it gives me a good excuse to complain about Paramount Plus. I stopped using it a while ago, but forgot to cancel the subscription, which is why Rocket Money comes in handy. Rocket Money safely and securely identifies recurring charges and lets you cancel those subscriptions with just a couple of clicks in the app. You don't need to worry about pesky customer service calls. You don't need to worry about Jeff Probst coming to your house to ask you why you're canceling your subscription. It just works. Rocket Money also has some great budgeting tools. You can monitor your spending by category, create budgets so you can get the most out of your money, and develop good saving habits. Rocket Money has helped save customers up to $740 a year when they use all the features, with over $500 million in canceled subscriptions. So to save more and spend less, join the over 5 million members using Rocket Money today. Go to rocketmoney.com/Danny or click the link in the description to get started with Rocket Money for free. And you can also unlock even more features with premium. That's rocketmoney.com/Danny to get started for free. Thank you to Rocket Money for sponsoring this video, and thank you to you guys for checking out Rocket Money. Now back to the video. After the whole escaping from the police incident, two of those teens from the bar decide to go make out in the ocean.
This is great.
They're smooching, they're making out. The boy goes underwater to... I actually don't know what he was planning on doing down there. It kind of looks like he's going to suck on her toes. But you know who that attracts? The croc! The croc said, hold on. If anybody's sucking on anybody's toes around here, you better believe it's gonna be the most sexually aggressive reptile. So he eats the boy, and then he eats the girl, all while this lone, terrified girl watches on in horror. I love how casually she rides away. She is in no rush. Ah, a killer croc! I gotta go get help! But I shouldn't go too fast. I gotta focus on me. I gotta take care of myself first.
My sister.
No, good call. No need to give any credence to the girl who literally saw them get eaten by an alligator. Yeah, she was probably just making it up. She probably just wanted attention. She's like curled up in a corner, traumatized somewhere, and they're just like, stop lying! There's no such thing as alligators, you idiot! You killed them, didn't you? During this scene, there's a mysterious man just kind of lurking on the sidelines of the investigation. He's not part of the police. He's just there. And he's mysterious, but it seems like he might have a hunch. And then suddenly, the police pull a leg out of the water. We assumed so. You're a police officer, and you pulled up with like 15 other police officers. I know what it looks like, but no strip club tonight, Jack. Yeah, I know. People are dying. I'm here on official business. Unless... No, dude, we have to catch this crocodile before it kills again. Right. Yes, exactly. But what if it's at the strip club? Yo! So the girl that Theo was flirting with at the bar is having a funeral for her cousin. And since everyone thinks it was Jack's crocodile that ate the cousin, they are not very happy when he shows up. And he is very confused. I love this one because he is getting dragged away for so long, and they just watch him. Nobody does anything to help. They're just like, oh man, he's dead. Help! I'm not dead! There's still time! It's like I can still hear his voice.
You sound scared. While Jack, Evelyn, and Croc are hunting the croc, the other two villains just die. They get eaten by the crocodile. Basically just the really dumb, slow ones. One thing that really surprised me about this movie is how overwhelmingly positive all of the comments on YouTube are. This movie is super boring, the acting is really bad, there are long periods of seemingly pointless plot development, and yet the YouTube comments seem to love it. But they are pretty much exclusively all about how pretty the scenery in Thailand is and not about the movie or the plot at all. So I guess that makes sense. Great movie, well filmed, nice locations. Beautiful filming. Never thought Thailand was so perfect a paradise. Thanks so much. Yeah, well, it's not that perfect if people keep getting eaten by alligators, is it? Great movie with beautiful scenery. Thanks. Do these people think that the director invented Thailand? Because he didn't. It's been around for a while and you can go there. So they find the croc and they kill it. It's honestly pretty unsatisfying. What I was expecting for them to like pull off the mask of the alligator and it was the tax investigator all along. But I was hoping for some kind of closure as to like why this happened outside of two fishermen woke him up with a bomb. The ending of this movie is very somber. They're all just kind of traumatized on their little boat until Jack's sister asks Croc if the crocodile ate his leg. I forgot to mention, Croc only has one leg. I don't know if you've noticed that. And so you just assume, oh, he must be hunting the croc because the croc ate his leg. And Croc says, good. I was hoping this movie would end like an episode of The Big Bang Theory. Well guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you liked it. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. After MGK released his song Emo Girl and then followed it up by appearing in a bunch of insane interviews with Megan Fox talking about their love life, I think we're pretty good on MGK for a while. We don't need any more music. We don't need any more public appearances. We're good. We don't need to know any more about MGK's personal life. And folks, I think MGK finally took notice and he listened. He said, all right, look guys, I get it. No more music, no more interviews. I'm gonna take some time and I'm going to release a stoner comedy movie instead. So he hunkered down and he wrote and directed this movie Good Morning, which currently has a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. We got a good thing going here. 2 movies in a row with 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. What's the opposite of a Renaissance man? You know how people, when people can like act and sing and direct, like Donald Glover, people call him a Renaissance man. MGK is like a Dark Ages man. MGK is a medieval man. Also, sorry if I sound sick. Sorry. The moment this movie starts, MGK, aka his character London Clash, gets kind of a weird good morning text from his girlfriend Apple.
Who's texting me? Oh, it's Apple.
The text say, I wish I didn't have to do this through text, and then good morning, but she spells morning with a U. Now you might think that this would make London a little bit confused, but then realize, oh, it's just a typo. And you'd be right. He does have both of those thoughts. The problem with this movie is that the entire movie takes place between those two things happening. This entire movie is about MGK being confused about what those texts meant. Before he gets too concerned, he has to Google what morning with a U means. He's like, my fans are probably young enough that both of their grandparents are still alive. I should probably explain what morning is.
Well, today should be interesting.
Yeah, they let you know right away that this movie was written by a millennial. Well, today's gonna be kind of weird. MGK wrote the entire movie like this. So this just happened. Yeah, so the conflict at the beginning of this movie is that London thinks that Apple is breaking up with him. That text was a breakup text. Sorry to have to do this through text. Good morning, as in like happy morning our relationship? What kind of person is Apple that he assumes the text good morning means have a good time with your depression now? Look, this relationship isn't working. We're just growing apart. I just feel like you need to have a happy morning now. A happy grieving to you, good sir. When they introduce this character, she better be like wearing a top hat and carrying around a cane. It's gonna make a lot more sense when that happens.
Good morning, good morning.
Today might suck, guys. I'm adulting today. All right, guys, it's time to attend the MGK School of Acting. You're about to step into an ice-cold shower. How do you react when the water hits your body? Shiver! Grab your arms to make yourself warm. Okay, those are good answers. Let's ask Professor Gun Kelly. Ooh, sorry, you guys all get Fs. Your punishment? You have to look at MGK's ass. That is just horrendous. I never wanted to see that.
You know why it sucks when you're going through it with your partner?
You're not going through it with your partner. She sent you one understandable typo, dude. Everything's fine. You're fine.
Yo, does this look like a breakup text to you, or am I tripping?
Yes.
Yeah, dude, take it from the weirdest looking man you've ever seen who falls asleep in his cereal mid-conversation. That's a breakup text. I don't mean to shame this man's appearance. I think Cody Ko looks great here. This is Cody Ko if TMG made hyperpop music. This man has never sent a normal text in his life. I'm surprised he wasn't like, no, that's about as incoherent and cryptic as I usually am in my text. You're probably fine. His friend is clearly sick. At the beginning of the scene, he throws up on the microwave, and at the end of the scene, he drowns in his cereal bowl, and MGK leaves him to die. MGK, your friend is sick. Help him. And so am I. Goddamn. Also, just like a fun little continuity note, at the beginning of this scene, there wasn't a water bottle on the table, and then at the end of the scene, there is. So, that's probably why this movie has a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. Ass continuity. I'm a stickler for details.
Meet Kennedy.
Uh-oh, guys. Megan Fox is here, and she's not like other girls. Megan Fox plays a girl named Kennedy, who's actually not the main love interest in this movie. Her character is actually lesbian, and at the beginning of this movie, MGK explains how, like, she hates boys, but she lives with all these boys, and so she's moving out, which MGK explains right after he forgets his line.
It's in rice.
Come on, you got it, dude. You wrote the movie, you should know it.
Please don't move out.
Yes, he did it. He remembered. It's a pretty long line. I'll cut him some slack. Throughout the beginning of the movie, they're constantly introducing new characters, and every character in this movie has some kind of weird quirk. This friend, like, did too many drugs at a music festival, and now he's kind of loopy. This guy is always throwing water balloons at people. This guy, like, smokes a lot of weed. It seems like MGK wrote this movie with just a bunch of crazy, weird characters, because the only, like, joke that he can think of to put in this movie is another character saying something weird or dumb, and him just kind of looking at them being like, that was kind of weird or dumb.
Mercury is in Everglades.
It's retrograde, Leo.
Every time he introduces a new character, there's narration that explains what the weird quirk about these characters are.
This is Angel. Meet Maxine Goldberg.
But they kind of don't, like, explain really what I want to know about these characters.
This is Dylan. I met him when he was working at In-N-Out, and he used to hook me up with free burgers and shakes. He's been my boy ever since.
We don't care that he used to work at In-N-Out. That is so irrelevant. Please tell us why he's so sick. Why is he throwing up and passing out? That's more interesting. The reason that London Clash is so rich and cool that he lives in Rice Gum's house is that he is an actor. So throughout the movie, he's doing actor type things. Like, he films this self-audition tape. I don't really know what he's auditioning for. It kind of seems like he's auditioning for everything and also nothing all at once.
Okay, this is my impersonation of Draco Malfoy. Looking for drugs.
Where's the pot, Potter? I don't like Draco very much.
Honestly, this scene is pretty sad. I felt bad watching it. They don't explain what he's supposed to be auditioning for in this self-tape, but whatever it is, Jake Novak has a better chance of getting the role.
I want to be the next SNL cast member.
Now here's where the movie prevents the second conflict. That's right, this movie has two conflicts. The first is he gets that text with the typo, but the second is that today he has the biggest audition of his career. And no, it wasn't that self-tape audition. I guess they just kind of threw that in for goofs. He's auditioning to be the next Batman.
I'm still waiting to hear from my agent about this Batman role.
So, throughout the movie, London is faced with two equally important problems. The first, he has to prepare for the most life-changing, career-making audition of his life. And the second is that he's having a little bit of trouble getting a hold of his girlfriend. The stakes can't get much higher than this, folks. But Danny, can't he just prepare for the audition and then try to get a hold of his girlfriend later that day or tomorrow at the latest? No! They could be dead tomorrow, especially that one guy. He could die any second. They have to do both of them today. This movie kind of feels like a Lele Pons YouTube skit from like 2017, but instead of like 10 minutes long, it's an hour and a half long. From the sound effects to the uncomfortable silence between every spoken line in this movie.
Why would you give me goat milk?
I watched an interview. You said you like goat milk.
I can't tell if they're using the awkward silence for like comedic effect to like really hammer home that like, these guys are kind of weird. Or if the silence is more just because nobody knows their lines very well. There's another option that they added in all these pauses in the movie because we're supposed to be laughing at the things that they're saying in the movie. So they added in nice little pauses for us to laugh.
She left with a dude?
A buff dude. And they had bags. And yes, they left together.
In fact, it kind of feels like, have you ever seen people who have edited The Big Bang Theory so that it doesn't have the laugh track to show how like bad all of the jokes are?
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Denise, the new assistant manager.
That's kind of what this movie feels like.
Why are your eyes all watery?
Because I'm high.
That's way better. Bazunga. It's so fitting that this movie feels like a bad YouTube video from 5 years ago, because I'm pretty sure they filmed this at Rice Gum's old house. Did something happen in that house? Is there like a curse? 100 years ago, one of Hollywood's earliest YouTubers died in that house, and now all the content that's created there is cursed to be mad disappointing. Okay, so now they got to investigate what's happened to Apple. London's phone is broken, so he can't contact her, so the only thing he can do is go looking for her. So he goes to the last place she was seen and talks to Pete Davidson.
Did you see Apple?
Yeah, she was just here like 2 minutes ago.
Did she say where she was going?
You know what? She did. She actually...
No, are you fucking crazy? You guys never talk to me. I mean, the only reason you know my name is because it's on my name tag. Right there. B-E-R-R-Y. Barry.
Pete Davidson feels like he's not really invested in this movie at all. He breaks the fourth wall a little bit too much in this movie. He reads his name tag like he's making fun of the fact that it doesn't say Pete Davidson. He's like, Barry? That's not my real name. My real name's Pete. It's funny because I'm very clearly Pete Davidson and not some guy named Barry who works at a valet stand. There's also a scene later on in the movie where he looks directly into the lens of the camera. I think they could have cut that out. Well, talking to Pete Davidson, sorry, Barry. It's just so funny that he's pretending to be Barry. Talking to Barry didn't get him any leads, so I guess that means now it's time to go to his audition. No, sorry. Sorry, he breaks into Apple's house to find clues?
Find clues, please.
Find clues of what? What might she have left lying around that would indicate whether she made a typo this morning or not? They find a bag of her fingers? She was missing her fingers this morning. That's why she fucked up the tags. Oh. We should probably call the police, right?
I'm not breaking into my girlfriend's house. Can't believe I'm breaking into my girlfriend's house.
Me neither, dude. Your life is pretty crazy. London Clash is so dumb. He makes the worst decisions at every move in this movie, okay? While they're in Apple's house, one of London's friends knocks over every single urn on the mantle and ashes go everywhere. And so they're like, oh shit, we have to put back the urns and then refill the ashes. But they're like, the only problem is, where are we supposed to find ashes? Where are we gonna find enough ashes to fill up these urns? But like, they didn't lose the ashes. They all just fell on the floor. They could just sweep them up and put them back in urns. It's like MGK was like constantly forgetting what previously happened in movies, and so the plot is being driven forward by things that just aren't problems. So anyway, as I said, this is a stoner comedy. You can probably guess the solution they think of to produce a bunch of ashes to fill back up the urns.
I'm a stoner.
Yep. They're gonna smoke a bunch of weed. Ah, bunch of weed. This movie's crazy. They're gonna smoke a bunch of weed. Well, at least this dumbass plan that doesn't make any sense is gonna result in like some crazy shit happening, right? Something funny's bound to happen now, right? Wrong. They just spend like 10 minutes having a boring ass smoke session on the couch. And then one of them tries to talk to a lobster. They really sat around writing this movie and were like, what's the craziest thing that could happen while we're high? And then settled on talking to a lobster. You know, since weed is legalized in a lot of places like California, where they filmed this, I feel like stoner comedies aren't nearly as like interesting or edgy as they used to be. You know, smoking used to be kind of like a fringe culture. It doesn't really feel like this is like, it's like that crazy or funny anymore. This is a scene of 4 adults sitting around a living room and obeying the law.
Why did you spell it like that?
It's a typo.
Oh my god, it was a typo all along? Who would have guessed that? So I guess now the movie can end now, right? The movie can't end now, right? The movie can end now, right? There's 30 minutes left in this movie? What the fuck is gonna happen? What are they gonna do for 30 more minutes? Sit at a diner, apparently. So you're probably wondering how they wrap this whole thing up, huh? MGK missed his audition, he's not getting the role. His girlfriend is pissed off at him. How are they gonna wrap this movie up? Some sort of grand gesture that wins over both the director and the girlfriend? No, obviously not. That would make too much sense. London Clash gets the role because the director happened to see an Instagram live stream where London Clash gets punched in the face by Dennis Rodman, and the director just assumes that London Clash did that because he wanted to like impress him or something. It's a whole other plot line that I didn't really go into in this video, but it doesn't make any sense in the movie either. So he's got the role, now the only thing left is to get the girl, which he does by sending her a text at the diner being like, can we talk? And she's like, sure. And so they're driving to meet each other. He's texting her the whole way. He's texting and driving, and they get into a car crash, and then they are both paralyzed. That face says it all. That just happened. That's the resolution. He almost murders her. Irresponsible. He was texting and driving and he almost murders his girlfriend, and that's how it ends. After the credits roll, there's like a fun little blooper reel where we get to see the actors like messing around and not knowing their lines very well, which would have been a lot more fun if I hadn't felt like I had just watched an hour and a half of exactly that. Well, folks, what do you think? From rapper to pop punk icon to writer, director, and actor extraordinaire, which do you think MGK did best? Leave it in the comments down below. What do you think he'll get up to next? It's anyone's guess at this point. Professional fencer? Or maybe like a chef? He'll start just making food. That might be kind of sick. And you know what? All he would need to get started is HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit and the sponsor of this video. Guys, I love HelloFresh. They send you fresh, quality produce from the farm to your door in less than a week, so you can savor delicious summer flavors right from home. I love getting a HelloFresh box because you know what it means? It means I don't have to worry about what I'm gonna eat for dinner every night. I'm not gonna find myself driving to some fast food chain to get a quick meal, because I know I've got a quality meal that I can whip up in like 35 minutes right at home. And I know it's gonna be tasty, I know it's gonna be healthy. If you're trying to stick to a particular health goal, HelloFresh has you covered because they have veggie options, fit and wholesome options, and pescatarian options. So HelloFresh fits a variety of lifestyles. Their plans are super flexible. You can pause 1 week if you want to, you can add more food 1 week if you want to, and even if you're on vacation, you can change the delivery address to deliver to your vacation destination. And then you can have home-cooked meals when you're at the family reunion. HelloFresh is the very first carbon-neutral meal kit company, and nearly all of their packaging is recyclable. They help cut down on food waste because they send you pre-portioned ingredients so you're only using what you need. So if you want to check out HelloFresh and have a flavorful summer, then head on over to HelloFresh.com. Use my code TrulyGreg16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 surprise gifts. That's HelloFresh.com. Thanks to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video. Thank you to you guys for checking out HelloFresh. Now I'm going to do the outro of this video. All right, you guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're new here and you're not subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe and turn on my notifications to join Greg. Greg is what I call my audience here on YouTube. We're the biggest and happiest family on YouTube. That is a scientific fact. Please do not look it up. Please do not fact check me because facts don't care about your feelings and I don't care about facts. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my second channel. I hope you're all having a great day. If you stumbled across this channel thinking this was my main channel, this is actually my second channel. So you got a whole nother channel to subscribe to, because this isn't my main channel where I do all the commentary and the scripted nonsense. This is where I like to get a little bit goofier, a little bit more unscripted stuff, and get a little bit wacky and drink LaCroix. So let's do it. Today I got a lemon LaCroix, not limoncello, but just a regular old lemon. I thought it would be fun to play a game on my second channel. I don't think I've ever done like a gaming video or anything of the sort. So I asked on my Instagram what game you guys wanted to see me play. A lot of you said Episode, which I have been meaning to play for a while, but I also know that a lot of other YouTubers do videos about Episode, so I don't want to make it seem like it's my thing or anything. Curtis makes videos about Episode. He's made 2 videos and they're both really funny. So if you want more Episode content, go check out his. And it's also taken me a really long time to like get into Episode because I haven't found a story that I like. But I feel like I should just jump into it. Just like pick a story that sounds good and just dive into it and just see if it works out. And if it's fun, then it's fun. And if it's not, then I'll never post this video. So I found this story called A YouTuber's Reality. And I thought it would be fun because I'm a YouTuber in reality. So I'm curious to see if the author of this Episode story has a realistic view of what YouTubers' lives are like. And if not, you know, what's it gonna be like? So the description of the story is just a girl who decides to create her own YouTube channel. Once her videos blow up, what will happen? I don't know. What will happen? Will she quit her job or whatever she does? Will she drop out of school? Who's to say? All right, well, let's just jump into it. Let's see what it's like to be a YouTuber. Also, yeah, my hair's different because I didn't do it today. I sort of gave up on styling it, because it's gotten too long and I haven't gotten a haircut in a while. Also, this is a new Greg shirt. You can get it at DannyGonzalez.store. It's minty. Hey guys, I'm Chloe, the author of a YouTube reality. I'm just starting out, so I'm sorry. I'm still trying to get the hang of it. I'm going to give you a chance to make your main character now, and also one of the guys. One more thing. I'm so sorry, but your name has to be Mia, and the guy's name has to be Skylar. Okay, so right off the bat, we're starting off this story with an apology because she messed up. I don't know if this is a thing in most episode stories where the author has to like say something at the beginning to be like, hey, it's me, the author. That'd be cool if like movies did that, where the director came on before the movie and he was like, hey, it's me, George Lucas. I made the Star War. Enjoy the Star War. The main character has to be Luke. Okay, so she said the girl's name has to be Mia and the guy's name has to be, I already forgot. Okay, what's your name? Greg. How can I make Greg sound more girly? Greggy. Greg with an I. Ooh, now I get to customize her. Okay, so let's, I mean, she already looks fine. I don't know. Let's give her a friggin' chiseled square jaw, old eyes. I don't know how old this girl's supposed to be. I'm assuming she's like a teen, but she's gonna have some old ass eyes. And she's gonna have a mature round nose. Can I just give her all mature features? Mature, medium mouth. This is gonna be an old lady. Okay, yeah, let's make her hair. Oh, there's dreadlocks? No, I don't think so. Bedhead? She'll have just gotten out of bed in every scene that she's in. This is gonna be awesome. Can I make it gray? No, I can make it platinum blonde. That's close as I can make it to gray, but that actually looks pretty good. Okay, and let's just make her pale as can be. Perfect! And now, okay, now we get to customize the guy. I don't even remember what his name is supposed to be, so his name is gonna be Squeet. His name's gonna be Squeet. Let's also make him pale. Okay, can I make him look really old too? Sarcastic eyes. He looked at me with his sarcastic eyes. They were like, oh, I'm eyes. Oh yeah, I'm definitely eyes. Sarcastic eyes, you can make them black. You can give him black sarcastic eyes. We can give him nice thin eyebrows. Yeah, we'll give him a nice gaunt look like he hasn't eaten in weeks, a tiny little nose, and a giant mouth. All right, looking good, Squeet. He's perfect. Okay, so the beginning of the story says, at Mia's house in the morning. So I'm assuming that we're never gonna see the name Greggy again. It's just gonna be Mia, which I guess I should have seen coming. I don't feel the best. Maybe it's because I'm aging so fast. I'm 90 years old. I'm a 16-year-old in the body of a 90-year-old. Mia, breakfast! I'm not even ready yet. What should I wear today? Maybe a dress. Oh, wow. She's stunting. Look at her out here. Mum. Oh, is this a British game? Do I have to do a British accent for these people? Mummy. Mum, do you realize what time it is? 8 o'clock. Okay, I'm not gonna do a British accent. I can't. No, sweetie. It's 9. Oh, snap. I'm gonna be late. Bye, Mom. Love you. I like that she's just running in place. I haven't tapped yet, so I assume she's gonna run off the screen when I tap. But she's already started running. She's just like, all right, see you, Mom. I'm going off to school. Off she goes. Oh, and I thought she was gonna run the way that she was facing, but she's turned around and walked the other way. I gotta go! Later on at school. Okay, so I was right. She is a teenager. So it is funny that I made her look mature. Yes, Mom. Okay, bye. Okay, so this is like our friend Grace or something. Hey! Hey, are you still coming over after school? Yeah, for sure. Did you see Shane Dawson's new video? Yes, hello! Imagine how awesome it would be to become a YouTuber. Yeah, but imagine all the hate we would get, especially from Leah and Becky, and the rest of the world. I mean, I don't think it's like guaranteed that you're gonna get a bunch of hate if you become a YouTuber. I really don't get that much hate. I have to really search for it. The vast majority of my audience is like overwhelmingly nice. I feel like you have to do something really shitty to get like a decent amount of hate. And I make fun of people on my YouTube channel. That's like all I do. Right off the bat, it's some unrealistic expectations of what being a YouTuber is like. That's very true. Yes, we would definitely get a lot of hate. Okay, maybe they're like racist or something and we don't know. And that's just sort of like the subtext. They're like, we would definitely get a lot of hate on YouTube. We got some super fucked up opinions. Uh-oh. Here's Leah and her friend, and Becky, I think her name was. I heard my name. You're hearing things, girl. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not crazy! And I'm not your girl. Come, Becky, let's leave. They're honestly the meanest people I have ever met. That was such a weird conversation. They just came up and they were like, hey, I heard my name. You're hearing things. No, I'm not. Bye. She didn't have anything to say, or she seems like she's a bully, and she didn't bully them at all. She was just like, did you say my name? I'm not crazy. I gotta go. Later on, after school, do I need to give them different voices? Is it confusing that I'm using the same voice for all of them? I'm gonna use my normal voice for Mia, and maybe I'll try to come up with different voices for the other characters so it's less confusing. Will I be given any choices in this game? I thought that was like the whole point of the game, is that I can like choose my own destiny and stuff. This is just like reading a book, but I have to tap for each new sentence. What is taking so long? Hey, do you know where Mr. Fields' office is? Oh, it's Skylar. Okay, so this is the guy I designed. I guess his name was supposed to be Skylar. He also looks pretty old and hungry. Oh yeah, it's just around the corner. Oh, thank you. Let me guess. After school detention? I wouldn't guess that by looking at this guy. He looks old. I'd be like, do you work here? Are you a parent? Yep. I was actually being really good today. Yeah, I'm sure you were. Skylar, what are you doing talking to this thing? Oh, okay. All right, I've got a choice here. So I can say, it's actually Mia, get it right? Or, that's not nice. Let's tell her our name. That's actually helpful. And? You think I really care? Is this voice gonna get really annoying? Let's find out. Come, Skylar, we are leaving. Oh, I'm Skylar, by the way. If you didn't hear her say it 2 times. I'm Skylar. Yeah, I'm Mia. I can't believe he actually spoke to me. Oh, Grace is back. Oh, now I gotta come up with a voice for Grace?
Hey, was that Skylar Bradshaw?
Yeah, weird, right?
Yes, very weird.
Let's go. Back at Mia's home. Okay, I'm hoping we're gonna get into some YouTube stuff soon. What's gonna... Does she have cigarettes? She's got cigarettes on her nightstand. Is this an old lady? No wonder she looks like that. She's a chain smoker at the age of 14. Why does she have an ashtray on her nightstand? That's so weird. Maybe it only put that there because I gave her all those mature features. I was actually being serious. I want to start a YouTube channel.
Just do it.
That's gonna be Grace's new voice. I didn't like the other voice.
But you know there are going to be haters out there, right? Especially if the girls at school find out about it.
Yeah, well... Oh, okay, so we can just keep it a secret? Or I could just not worry about what other people think. Do we think that Leah and her friend Becky, I think her name was, are really gonna be mean about it? Should we keep it a secret? What would I do if I was in high school and I had a YouTube channel? Well, actually, I did have a YouTube channel in high school, and I didn't keep it a secret, so I'm gonna pick that. Just don't worry about what other people think. You got this, Mia.
Yeah, that could work.
So, are we gonna do it? You are, not me. What? I can't do it on my own. What? She's not gonna help? Wow. You think you know someone. I'll help you out. I'm not getting in the videos, but fine. What are you gonna film on?
I think me mum has an old camera in the basement.
I guess I'm just gonna speak in a British accent anytime they say mum. Off they go, down to the basement. Where do we start looking? Maybe in that box that is labeled cameras? Oh, shit, roasted. Maybe in the box labeled cameras, dumbass. Found it. Oh, you're so smart. Here we go. Wait, that's just a phone. The old camcorder that they were talking about that was in the basement is like a modern looking iPhone. Why don't they just use their phones? I assume they have phones, right? A lot of YouTubers actually just use their phones. I was pretty surprised to find that out. So you could blow up using anything. You could film with a can of LaCroix and blow up. And I'm not just saying that because I love LaCroix. I really mean it. Let's head back upstairs. So what's our first video? Your first video. Grace is like, this bitch will not stop including me in this. I don't want to get made fun of at school. But at the same time, it's like, well then stop following her around, Grace. You know? It's like, go home then if you don't want to help. Just do a welcome to my channel video. Oh, that's good. That's clever. How clever. Have you guys seen that TikTok that's it's like a cartoon and he puts a lime on the screen and he's like, I'm clever.
I'm clever.
It's one of my favorite TikToks. Where should we film? Out here should be fine. Okay, let's set the camera up. Is this a good angle? I like that she's just like perfectly covering up Grace. I mean, I guess Grace didn't want to be in the video, but it just kind of seems like kind of savage to be like, how's this angle? The one where we don't have to look at you. How's that for an angle? Looks fine to me. Okay, she likes it, I guess. Okay, I'm starting. You got this. As a YouTuber, I gotta give some constructive criticism. It seems like they decided to start a YouTube channel, but they don't really know what they're gonna do yet. Like, they don't even know what kind of videos they're gonna post, which I guess is fine. Like, you can experiment a little bit, but they're even going into their first video not knowing what they're gonna do. That's how you end up making like Lele Pons videos, where you're just like, I don't know, let's just film whatever, we'll figure it out as we go. Like, what is this introduction video even gonna be? Because usually in an introduction video, people would be like, on this channel, you can expect to see, you know, penguin reviews. I'm gonna be talking about all the hottest penguins, the most dateable penguins of 2020. This one, hot as fuck. But since they don't know what kind of videos they're gonna post on their channel, what is the introduction video just gonna be? It's just gonna be like, hey, I am Mia. Please subscribe. Hey guys, I'm Mia. Okay, so I guess that is what it's gonna be. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Mia goes on talking about herself and her life. It's not important. You don't need to you don't need to see any of that. Any of the interesting stuff. Unaware of what is going to happen in the next few weeks. Hey guys, I really hope you enjoyed episode 1. I'm really sorry for it being short. Please give me feedback. Bye. Oh, okay. Well, so to be continued. We'll do one more episode. I think there's like 8 total. So we'll squeeze another one into this video. Hey guys, welcome back. This episode should be very exciting. Let's get into it. But first, I'll give you a chance to edit your character. So, what's your name? Oh, maybe we get to actually use our name this time. So I'm gonna name her Greggy again. Let's see if we actually get to use the name this time, or if she's just gonna be Mia again. I don't think we want to change anything unless I can give her white hair. No, all the colors are the same. So, looks good to me. She's perfect. She's beautiful. I still don't know if I should have posted the video. I really want to, but if I do, it's up for everybody to see. I'm gonna do it. Post it. Damn, that was fast. I doubt it'll even get any views anyway. Later on, at school. No views. I knew I wouldn't get any. What's the point? So this is kind of interesting. It's like a duality because she wants it to be popular because she wants to be a popular YouTuber, but she also like doesn't want anyone to see it. That's something I kind of relate to, honestly. It's like, I want my videos to get views because it's very gratifying to be a creator and have people watch what you do, but knowing that like people I know watch my videos kind of freaks me out because I just like picture them watching it and I know they don't laugh at every joke, and so just picturing them watching my videos and like not laughing at some of the jokes just really irks me for some reason, because it just like picturing them being like, oh, that wasn't very funny. It's like, oh no, I'm gonna hide in a hole forever, for the rest of my life. She wants the views, she just doesn't want anyone to see it somehow. She wants her cake and she wants to eat it too, I'd say. Hey Mia, it's me, Skylar. Hey Skylar. I was just going to see if you wanted to maybe do something this weekend. That is, if you're not busy. Ooh, a little bit of romance in this too. So it's not just about YouTube, it's about falling in love. Is he asking me out? Yeah, for sure. Cool, I'll call you tonight. Sounds great. What was that? I think he just asked me on a date. What? He's like one of the most popular guys in school. She says as she points with a fully straightened arm across the room in the opposite direction of where he went. He's one of the most popular boys in school! I even heard that Leah had a little crush on him. Oh shit. Not her arch nemesis. Oh, this won't end well. Who cares? Rub it in her face. Ha 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 ha. Grace was the one who was making a big deal about it. And then all of a sudden she was like, actually, who cares? Who cares? What? One of the most popular boys in school and our bully has a crush on him? What, do you think I should not go on a date or what? I don't know. Who cares? I don't care. I don't care about anything. That's so mean. But to be honest, she really deserves it. I would like to point out that we haven't seen any evidence that Leah deserves anything. We haven't seen her bully anyone, really. All we've seen her do is be like, hey, did you say my name? Okay, I'm not crazy. Bye. We haven't really seen her do anything that, like, warrants revenge. Did you post the video? Yeah, still no views. Just keep posting. You're gonna gain subscribers eventually. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'll make another video after school. That's good. I like that her first video didn't go viral. I was kind of worried it was gonna make her, like, introduction video go viral, which I've never seen happen before. Unless it's for, like, a person that's already famous making a YouTube channel. Like, Dwayne The Rock Johnson's intro video probably went viral. But, like, just a random person being like, hey, I'm Mia, and this is my channel. Like, that would never go viral. So I was worried it was gonna make that video go viral, but I guess she's gonna keep posting, so that's good. Also, I'm just realizing it's still not using the name that we added. We're still Mia, so that's kind of disappointing. Why did it let us change our name? Was it just like, you can change it to Mia again if you want to? If it wasn't Mia before, you better make it Mia now. I've gotta run, I'll meet you at lunch. Off she goes. Oh, I got a view. Ooh, 1 view. Mia, your video has got over 100 views. Are you serious? Oh. Okay, so is this video gonna go viral? Yes, look. Oh my God. She's not even looking at her phone. She's just like, oh shit, 100 views? Wow. I
wish I could see it, but my phone's too high. It's a start, I guess. I'll say, 100 views for your first video where all you do is just like introduce yourself? That's pretty good. You have to make another video when you get home. Yeah, I will. What about though? Make a story time video. That's a good idea. Nothing interesting has happened to me, ever, in my whole life. Nothing interesting has ever happened to me. I've been sitting in a room smoking cigarettes for 60 years, and then I went to high school and met you. That's all. That's the only thing that's ever happened to me. And that, my friend, is why clickbait was invented. Okay, this episode story is kind of taking a cynical approach to being a YouTuber. It's kind of like you gotta lie in order to make it. This is kind of interesting. That's terrible. I'll find something to make it about. Remember in first class when you ate a berry off the big tree and everyone told you they were poisonous? Yeah. Talk about that and caption the video, I was poisoned. Oh, so now I can decide whether it's a good idea or not. Should I lead Mia down the path of lying in her YouTube videos, or should we try to stay honest? Shit. I don't know. What do I want to come of this? Here's my plan. I'm gonna say it's okay to lie at first, and once we get a little bit bigger, maybe we'll stop lying if it gives me an option again. But you know what? Just to get the ball rolling a little bit, we can be a little bit clickbaity. That's fine. That's a really good idea, actually. I think it's a great idea. I'll decide when I get home. Oh. Okay. I don't actually get to make any decisions for her. I just get to decide what she says, and then she'll decide later. Okay, well, I've got an appointment to go to, so I'll see you tomorrow. She's right. I'm not gonna get views unless I use some sort of clickbait. I'm just not interesting. That afternoon, Mia's phone begins to ring. Hello? Oh, hey, Skylar. Tomorrow after school? Yeah, for sure. Oh, shit, I think we got a date. We got a date with that hubba hunk of a man, Skylar. Okay, bye. He just asked me to go to the movies with him. Yes. Things are looking good for Mia here. She's got a YouTube video on the rise. She's got a hubba hunk of a man. I've never said that before in my life, but that's how I'm gonna describe Skylar from now on. That hubba hunk of a man. Okay, I've gotta make this video. Okay, camera is set up, and by that she means my phone is in video mode. And that's all the setting up that is required. Here goes. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be telling a story time. I was poisoned! That's actually pretty good. Just like a attention grabber, a nice hook right from the start. Hey guys, today I'm gonna be telling a story. I was poisoned! So basically in first grade, in first class, we all went on an excursion to the zoo. I'm assuming first class is like first grade. The person who wrote this is like British or something, or maybe they live somewhere else. But they say mum and they say first class, so they're not American. That's for sure. Speak American, dude. In first class, we all went on an excursion to the zoo, and there were these big trees there. I was so starving, I would have eaten anything. So I picked a berry from this tree and I ate it. Then next minute, all these kids are running around saying, "You're gonna die!" Oh shit. So I was freaking out. How did all the kids at once know to say, "You're gonna die"? Like, why did everyone immediately think that's poison? We all know. We all took a poisonous plants class together. Were you not there? It was like at the community center. We all took it together. You're gonna die. Mia continues to tell the story with excitement. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, that's done. I wish I could see one of her YouTube videos. We only just get like snippets of them. Just sort of like the intro, and then the story's just kind of like, and so on. And we never really get to see what the full YouTube video is. I would like to critique it. Now I just need to post it. Done. I'm so tired. I'm gonna go to bed. Dude, actually, honestly, that's pretty relatable. When I film a YouTube video, I can't like do anything for the rest of the day. My brain is so fried from trying to make sure I don't fuck up while I'm filming that I just like lay on the couch and do nothing for the rest of the day. So that's actually pretty relatable. Good night, world. Through the night, Mia's phone does not stop buzzing. One buzz after another. That is how it would go if it didn't stop buzzing. What's happening? Find out on the next episode of A YouTuber's Reality. Also, I really want to get the first 3 episodes out, and then I promise the episodes will become much longer. Chloe. All right, well, I say we call it there, fam. There's the first 2 episodes of A YouTuber's Reality. That's 2 out of 8. You know, if this video doesn't turn out super boring, maybe we can finish the series some other time. Hope you guys had fun. Hope you guys had some LaCroix. If you want to get the shirt again, it's at DannyGonzalez.store, or you can get the hoodie version of it. It's pretty much the same color, and that's pretty much the end of the video. Let's end it right now. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This of course is another episode of Did I Paint the Wall Behind Me? Or did I move? Everybody go ahead and leave your answers in the comments below. I'm gonna pick the best one and I'm gonna kill you. Okay guys, today we're gonna be doing a subreddit video. It's no surprise that I haven't done one in like friggin'
4 months, I think. I don't even remember the last time I did one. I haven't done one in a while, okay? I apologize. I think they just got a little bit repetitive, so I needed to take some time away, let the subreddit kind of reset. I was seeing a lot of the same kind of posts over and over, so hopefully we can get a little bit of variation in there now. We can get some original memes. We can get some interesting posts. Right off the bat, the first thing I'm seeing is pretty interesting. I gotta give him that. Biblically accurate Danny. I always forget this is how I'm described in the Bible. Yeah, I guess I'm just so used to how I look in real life, but this is how I look back then. All these eyes and these sort of spinning strips of texts around me, just sort of orbiting me like the rings of Saturn. Yeah, I forget how terrifying I used to be back then. Be not a Craig. It's my favorite quote from the Bible. He's always watching. He knows if you Googled what's the fastest growing army on YouTube. Yeah, that's why I have so many eyes, actually. I have one for every Greg, and there's always one watching you. That's how I know. And I know that you did. Amanda. Oh, so I guess it's a thing lately to Photoshop like different versions of me. So we got biblically accurate Danny, and then down here there's new Danny dropped, hipster Danny, smooth Danny. Kind of thought I was already pretty smooth, but I guess there's always room for improvement. Guys, Danny made a new Instagram. Daniel Gonzalez 5235344. Wanna bang me? Yeah, guys, this is my new Instagram. Daniel Gonzalez 5235344. I use Daniel because this is sort of more of a personal Instagram account. I'm not gonna be posting like all the memes and usual goofs that I usually post on Instagram. This is more for just personal stuff. So in my bio, I have wanna bang me, and then a link that is a virus that you can download onto your computer. Dude, this is sick. Anime Danny doing a little goofing around. Okay. I'm digging the artwork. This is actually really sick. I mean, it's kind of terrifying, but stylistically, this is very cool. I drew Danny. Oh, I get it. Dude, these are sick. A few more of my Dan art. Wow. Damn, that one straight up looks like a picture. This is some artwork of the darkest day of my life, a day that will live in infamy forever. And then here's just me sitting on a bed, loving life. Yo, what is this? Wait, is this a real movie? Chopkick Panda and Friends? Dude, there's like a million different knockoffs in one movie. Oh wait, no. Okay, it says 4 movies on one DVD. Okay. I was like, dude, that would be insane. All of these knockoffs in one movie. Is this the kid from the What's Up movie? I think it is. I don't remember. But I know Marcel Towing when I see him. Wait, so what are these other movies? Chopkick Panda. So that's actually not the one that I watched, because I watched Little Panda Fighter. So I guess there's another Kung Fu Panda ripoff out there. And then maybe this is like Princess and the Frog. And then I think that's like Gumbo or whatever his name was from What's Up. Excuse me while I look up my own video about What's Up to know for sure. Is that the kid? Yeah, I think it is. He's got the same hairstyle. I don't know why he has glasses. Dang, dude, I gotta get my hands on this DVD. This is like sacred video lore. I haven't done a knockoff animated movie in a while. I should do one of those. Maybe I should figure out whatever this Princess and the Frog one is. That could be kind of fun. Me waiting for Danny's next Reddit video, and it's a skeleton. Well, it's time to wake up, skeleton, and put your skin back on, cause we're on the subreddit now, baby. Let's see what the comments have to say about this. You probably saw what y'all was posting and decided not to. What were they posting? I honestly haven't been on the subreddit that much in the past 4 months. Maybe I should be kind of glad about that now. Is it just me, or does that kind of look like Danny? No! I made a pizza of Danny's face. That pissed my dogs off. That picture pissed my dogs off, dude. I gotta go tell my dogs to calm down. Dude, I went to see what they were barking at, and this image, this like weird bloody pizza face, was hovering outside my window. Terrifying, dude. Oh, good, they put toppings on it. Does anyone agree? First post, I don't know what I'm doing here. My favorite creators, and then they ranked a bunch of commentary creators. You can't rank perfection, and these people are all perfect in my book. So no, I do not agree. There is no winner, there is no loser. It's like picking a favorite child, dude. I can't do it. And these people are all my children. Why does Danny literally never age? I think he found the fountain of youth. Yeah, I saw a lot of discourse about this, and I forget if I've talked about this in a subreddit video before, but this video of me from high school like keeps showing up on my current audience's For You page. Guess not For You page, just like home page on YouTube. I don't know what it's called on YouTube. This keeps getting recommended to people on YouTube. Yeah, it's a video from 11 years ago. It used to have like a few hundred views, I think, and now it has 1.8 million because it just like keeps recommending to my audience. And I guess my audience is watching, but yeah. I've seen a lot of comments saying like why Danny should address this or Danny should talk about it. To be honest with you, I kind of thought I already had. Maybe I haven't. Well, I'll talk about it just in case I haven't already talked about it. In high school, you know how you have like announcements at the end of the day? We had like every week, every Friday, there'd be like a video announcements. We had like a video production club at school that put together the video announcements. They were read like a newscast, a bunch of announcements, and then we would also like throw in little skits and sketches. So this was one of those sketches. That's why it's on a page called Falcon Weekly, because we were the Falcons in high school. So yeah, that sort of explains it. And it's just a funny little skit about things that nobody said at Wheaton North. Nobody but me, I guess. I was probably the first and last person to say any of these things at Wheaton North. It's a hoot, it's a holler. I don't know if you guys will think it's funny because you didn't go to Wheaton North 11 years ago, probably. But if you did, then you should watch this video, dude. There's some really relevant humor in here that you're gonna love. Danny dropped that skincare routine. Yeah, I see this comment a lot whenever people talk about how I look the same in older pictures. I really hate to say it, man, but it's just genetics. I don't even really wash my face, dude. I rinse my face in the shower and that's it. My advice is, I don't have any advice, honestly. That's probably not even a good idea. There's probably more I could be doing. I should probably moisturize my face or something, right? That's what people say you should do, but no, I don't do it. I am also going gray in my late 20s, so, you know, I don't know if you want my advice on not aging. I'll look my age in due time, don't worry. In fact, I think I'm probably gonna skip over looking my age ever, because right now I think I look a little bit younger than I am, but eventually I'm gonna go gray. And whenever you see someone with gray hair, you just assume that they're older, right? If you saw me but with gray hair, you might think I was like 40. So if I go gray in a few years, I'm probably gonna skip over looking my age, and then I'm gonna look way older than I am. I feel like my commentary videos and my second channel videos are gonna be so weird someday when I have like completely gray hair. I feel like I act so goofy and wacky in some of these videos that some people are gonna click on and be like, is this dude like 50 years old? This is the wackiest old man I've ever seen. All right, let's watch some of this old video and see if I really haven't aged. Yeah, it was popular at the time to make videos like shit nobody says at whatever, or shit nobody says when they're hungry or whatever. So that's why we made this video. Actually, you know what? I forgot one critical thing about this video. I wasn't even in the Falcon Weekly when we made this video, because I was in it my junior year of high school, and then I got kicked out right before our senior year because I goofed around too much. So I actually wasn't even in the Falcon Weekly when they made this video, but they just asked me to be in it, I think. So when I say that's why we made this video, I had no authority to make this video. I was not in the room coming up with the video idea. I was just there. So shout out to the actual Falcon Weekly that year.
I haven't seen Mr. Vankus in a while. Calculus is really gonna come in handy later in life. Yeah, I have gum for all of you.
I feel like my voice has gotten deeper, maybe? Or maybe I just talk deeper. Could I talk like that if I wanted to?
I haven't seen Mr. Vankus in a while.
I haven't seen Mr. Vankus in a while. I feel, honestly, I sound like a fucking nerd, dude. I haven't seen Mr. Vankus in a while.
Yeah, I have gum for all of you.
Yeah, I have gum for all of you. I think I just talked higher back then. I actually do think that. I was also like skinnier, I think. Or maybe my like face has gotten wider, something like that. Generally, though, haven't really aged. A lot of people in this video I'm still friends with to this day, dude. This is my friend Brian. This is Tim. You guys know Tim from my videos. Danny should react to this due to the fact that it's coming up on everyone's recommended 8 years later. Oh, this comment was from 2 years ago. Yeah, see, this video's been getting recommended to my audience for literal years. Wow, okay, this one is kind of crazy. So this is me from 8 years ago. This is a Vine I made 8 years ago. And then this is me now. Even my hair is the same. Okay, I do pretty much look the same in these two pictures. That's crazy. After all this time, www.tacklightmax.com? No way, there's a new tack light? A new tack light drop? Okay, I want to watch this commercial and see if I can find it. But I should say, I know that I've goofed on the tack products a bunch, okay? I know that I've razzed them, I've tested them, and I've said, you know, these aren't as great as they make them seem, but I will say, since I already bought the tack bat and I like had it laying around, I ended up like not throwing it away because I was like, it seems bad to just waste this, so I just had it laying around for a while, and then eventually I started wanting like a flashlight that I could use to look out in my backyard to make sure my dogs were, you know, peeing at night and not getting attacked by a coyote or something. So I started using the tack light because I just had it laying around, or the tack bat, sorry. I was like, this is perfect, dude. I can make sure my dogs are okay outside, and then if they're not, if they're getting attacked by some wild animal, I can beat the shit out of it with this. So now by my back door, I have the tack bat there waiting, and I use it almost every day. So I do have to give some props to Bell and Howell for designing the tack bat because I actually genuinely use it all the time. I think probably a regular flashlight would work just as well, and I do have to turn it down to its minimum brightness every every time before I shine it anywhere near my dogs, because I know that I would actually probably blind them if I shined it at them on its maximum brightness, but on its lowest brightness, it's actually fine, and it works pretty well. So there you go, Bell and Howell, thank you. Now let's look for this new tack light, dude. What is this called? Tack light max. How can it get any more max than what they already have?
When it comes to technology, our military reigns supreme. They never use a flashlight with an inferior beam. They'd use something like this.
Is he saying they do or they would? Is he saying they use something like this or they'd use something like this?
They'd use something like this.
I think he's kind of trying to trick you here into thinking he says they use something like this. No, he's saying hypothetically, they'd probably use something like this. They could use something like this. We know damn well that Nick Bolton doesn't know what kind of flashlights they use.
Lab certified at 50 times the brightness of regular flashlights.
Well, they shined it into a mysterious orb, so it has to be good.
Tack light max can spotlight objects hundreds of feet away and be seen up to 10 nautical miles.
10 nautical miles? At what point is it too much light? The average person does not need this flashlight, dude. Are you insane?
But even inside this giant slab of ice, the tack light max keeps on working.
What if it's actually called the tack light max, not because it outputs more light than the other tack light, but just because they named it max? There's a comma there. Yeah, this is the tack light max. Yeah, the tack light max is not short for tack light maximum. It's short for tack light maximilian.
So, you know we had to do it.
I didn't know you had to do that. You know, because this thing outputs more light than the other one, we have to fucking run it over with a monster truck. Actually, if you gave me enough time, I probably would have guessed that, because they do this shit at the end of every commercial.
You definitely don't want to try that with the regular flashlight. And even though it's rugged and durable, it's lightweight and easy to hold.
Can you attack someone with it though? What if my dog's getting eaten by a coyote? Please put this in terms of my dog, my exact predicament.
I mean, there's just nothing like it on the market today.
Okay, cool. Shit, maybe I'll buy that. I could do another tack light, tack product testing video. I would need more than just that, but I would do another one. A really bright flashlight actually does seem like something kind of fun to test. Y'all ever notice how when Danny cut his hair, he didn't smile until it grew back? Oh, that's actually kind of true. I didn't in real life either. All right, motherfuckers. That's pretty much it for this subreddit video. Thank you guys for watching. Please head on over to the subreddit, submit some interesting stuff, okay? I want to come back and I want to make these subreddit videos interesting because I do enjoy making them when there's interesting stuff in the subreddit. So let's get some interesting memes, let's get some interesting takes, some new perspectives, some edits, some memes in the subreddit, and I'm gonna come back with a fierce vengeance and I'm gonna kill every single one of them. I gotta stop saying that. I gotta stop saying that. I'm not gonna kill anybody. Alright. Bye! What's up, Greg? It's me, Danny, back with another video. I hope you guys all liked that last video I posted, Spooky Boy. If you haven't watched it, you should go watch it. It's a music video. I had a lot of fun making it, and it seems like you guys enjoyed it, so thanks for that. Let me know if you want me to make more stuff like that. I have other music stuff that I'm working on, so hopefully that's something you guys are into. And guys, as always, if you're not a part of Greg yet, Greg is our fandom. Greg is our family here on YouTube. Greg is the strongest channel on YouTube. We're the fastest growing channel on YouTube. Don't look that up. And we're also the first channel to hit 100 million subs on YouTube and then lose it in the same day. And you can't prove that that didn't happen, so you just have to believe me. But Greg is going strong, guys. We're a movement, we're a force. I mean, you wouldn't believe the support I've been seeing on Twitter. People are changing their names on Twitter to Greg to show their support for our movement left and right. Thousands of, maybe even millions of people are named Greg on Twitter now. So anyway, guys, I know my videos are usually like super high energy, you know, jumping around, bouncing around, going around, you know, super quick and fun and hyper. But today I really wanted to dial it back a little bit. You know, modern life in the 21st century can be a little bit overwhelming sometimes. You know, you got your cell phones constantly buzzing, you know, traffic and vlogs these days are so energetic. And it's like, I don't want to deal with that. You know, sometimes I just want to sit and relax. And so that's what we're gonna do today. And one of my favorite ways to relax is by watching something that I like to call a boring vlog. Boring vlogs. The birth of daily vloggers like Casey Neistat and Logan Paul. Say what you will about Logan Paul, but his vlogs are very energetic. He's always doing stuff. And you know that's good sometimes, but sometimes we just want to relax. So we don't have time for all that extra energy. Boring vlogs can come in all shapes and forms. But my favorite boring vlogs, when I'm really meditating and trying to relax,
are Tessa Brooks. Now, you may know Tessa Brooks from her famed role in It's Everyday Bro. If you remember correctly, the competition was shook. She was not talking book.
Tessa Brooks, the competition shook. These guys up on me. I got him with the hook. Let me educate ya. And I ain't talking book.
Tessa Brooks is part of Team 10, which is Jake Paul's social media cluster. And you know, when Jake Paul blew up, he sort of, everybody in his little group blew up with him. And so Tessa Brooks is one of these people who started daily vlogging because she got all these followers from Jake Paul. Now I think she has almost 3 million subscribers, like 2.8 million. She's doing pretty well for herself. And I really like her vlogs because they're just so easy, you know? She doesn't add in all that extra stuff like humor or cleverness or excitement. It's just, you know, plain and simple daily vlog. What you see is what you get. So what I want to do with you today is just go through one of her vlogs and just relax. So that's what we're gonna do. So this is one of her most recent vlogs. I think it's from about a week ago. It's called I Friend Zoned Him. Other YouTubers will title their vlogs, you know, I lost all my money, or finally losing my virginity. But Tessa Brooks does not go for all the, you know, really attention grabbers. Just I friend zoned him. Now, it is written in all caps, which, you know, tends to get your attention, but I friend zoned him, like, I mean, it's not like she's flying on a private jet or got in a car crash or anything like that. She's just, you know, I friend zoned him. So, let's watch this video.
We already talked about this. He friend zoned.
So she's got this little exciting bit before the vlog starts. A lot of vlogs do this where they'll show like the most exciting part of the vlog at the very beginning to pique your interest and then play their little intro title thing and then go into the vlog. Now, usually it's something really crazy like somebody getting, you know, punched in the face or, you know, at least something like, oh my god, what are we gonna do? This is crazy. How are we gonna, you know, it makes you want to know what happens in the rest of the vlog. But for Tessa Brooks, you know, she doesn't want to surprise you. She doesn't want to leave you on the edge of your seat. So she just shows you her friend zoning him in the first, not even 3 seconds of the vlog. You know what, I'm joking about this, but I actually think I should start adding these into my videos. I think it would get your interest going a little bit before the video starts, you know? So let's rewind back to the beginning of this video and let's stick in the most interesting part and then cut to my title, which I guess I also have to make because I don't have one. They said that a nuke from North Korea was heading towards the US. All right. Is your interest piqued? I bet you're waiting to see how that happens. Okay, so back to the vlog.
What's up, guys? Right now we're at
that, I'm sorry. That hat? What is that? Is she a sailor? Or a 19th century chimney sweep? What is that hat? What? I mean, really? Are you a jockey? The hat makes no sense.
Right now we're at the radio station. We are about to tell them because I actually don't know. You don't know either?
I'm gonna be on the radio.
Okay.
Okay, so we're at a radio station. This is nice. You know, she's about to go on a radio show. That's very exciting. She's a very popular YouTuber, so she's gonna show us what the experience of being on the radio is all about.
Alright, now it was super fun. Now we're going to go back to the hotel because I forgot my phone.
Okay, so I guess it's over now. And that's all she showed. You know, that's nice. I mean, we're relaxing. You know, I don't want to see all of that exciting radio show stuff. I just want to see right before and right after it. So I guess we're moving on to the next thing now.
Tessa, I don't want to freak you out, but we haven't done that thing that we do in every vlog, and it's already been like 2 or 3 vlogs since we've been in Hawaii.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm thinking what you're thinking.
More just simple, just not giving a shit how your vlog turns out. It's so relaxing. There's this clip just full of wind noise where you can't even hear what he's saying because it's just like and she doesn't even care enough to edit that part out. She sticks it in anyways, and it's just so refreshing to see that level of literally not giving a shit. I love how in this group of kids too, they all vlog. So every time they show another kid, they're like also filming. I feel like all their vlogs are just like filming the exact same thing from different angles. Boring vlogs.
Alright guys, so we just surfed for about an hour. It was awesome. The waves weren't the best, but like we still surfed it up.
Crushed it, yeah.
Okay, now they're at the beach. This'll be nice and relaxing. The sounds of the waves. She said she already went surfing for an hour. I'm not really sure why she didn't show any of that. But maybe, I mean, they're still at the beach. Maybe they'll do it some more and we'll get to see a little bit of what they're doing at the beach.
Oh, sweet dude. Let's go back out there, buddy.
Let's go back out there. See, now we're gonna get some sweet surfing activity.
All right, guys, we just finished at the beach. We've been here for like, I don't even know how long, but it's been a long time.
Oh, so they're down at the beach? Well, I mean, we don't really get to see them do anything. Just sort of sit there and talk. I mean, she said that they went surfing, but we didn't even get to see it. I mean, not that I care. I love boring vlogs. Boring vlogs. Who cares about surfing? Who cares about radio shows? I mean, all I want is to hear Tessa Brooks tell me that she did those things. I don't want to see it. I mean, God forbid, please don't show me surfing right now. I'm trying to relax. Let's see what she does next.
Guys, after we went to the beach, I came back to the hotel, I took a nap, but now fireworks are going off. Look at this.
Oh, she's at her hotel now and now fireworks are going on. That's cool. That's exciting. Let's watch some more of this.
All right, guys, we're at dinner.
And they're at a restaurant. Okay, so no more of that. We're really jumping around a lot here. I'm really starting to feel like we're not actually seeing her do anything in these vlogs. I mean, call me crazy, but it seems like every time she's about to do something, she stops vlogging, and then right when she's done, she vlogs again and says, okay, I just did that thing, and we don't even get to see it. We don't even get to see her surf. We don't get to see the fireworks. We don't get to see the radio show. Are we gonna get to see anything? I just feel like I'm on a really heavy drug and I'm hanging out with them and I just keep like blacking out and coming back in while they're like in the middle of a conversation, like, okay, time to go surfing, and then I just black out again and then just come back to and they're like, now we're at a restaurant, and I'm like, okay, black out again, come back, and now they're all laughing and I'm like, what's the joke? It's a little disorienting, I gotta be honest. The boring vlogs were not quite as relaxing as I had hoped. It's actually quite jarring. It's actually quite jarring. I drink out of jars.
Tristan is very hangry, and he's been kind of in a really bad mood. He's so hangry. So hangry. So hangry.
They're just talking. Hangry. He was hangry. He was hangry. He was hangry. They're just repeating what each other said.
Hangry. 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 We're offended.
You can't screw with me right now. I'm hangry, okay?
Okay, so now this is the boring vlog content I was looking for. They're just at a restaurant in one place, and they're not even doing anything funny. They're just literally just talking at dinner and laughing. I don't really know what they're laughing about because they keep cutting away from like whenever it's supposed to be funny. I'm feeling a little bit, you know, zen, I guess. A little bit relaxed.
Sugar, 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 sugar. Open wide for the sugar shake.
Oh, so stop it when you do that, please don't. He like licks me through the inside of his mouth.
Oh.
That's not what he just did.
That was kind of weird. First, I mean, the licking was weird, but just the random meme edited in the middle. I mean, some other vloggers do that. I think Logan Paul does that sometimes, but it's usually not just like, usually it just doesn't cut to silence with that meme for like 3 seconds. Like everything just stops and it's just a silent GIF. I mean, at least just add some sort of sound. Well, that's weird. You're just gonna stop mid-conversation and add in a meme. It makes no sense.
Yeah, okay. Hey! That was.
Oh God, look at the people sitting next to them. There's people next to them. This is one of those hibachi grills where you sit at a table full of like 8 people and 4 of them are YouTubers. Can you imagine going to a hibachi grill and paying like $50 for a meal and you're sitting next to Tessa Brooks? I don't think I could handle it. And not just because of the hat. They're just like laughing and dabbing and pulling out a camera every 5 seconds right after something interesting happens. Also, why is the audio so bad? I mean, for the whole video, it's been bad, right? It's either like she's covering the microphone with her thumb the entire time, or she's like just screaming, or I guess her camera must be broken. This is next level not giving a shit what your vlogs look like. She's like, you know what? I got 2.8 million subs in like 2 months because of Jake Paul. I honestly don't have to try at all. And yeah, she's doing a good job, I guess. This video has 600,000 views. And I guess that's just the magic of boring vlogs. Boring vlogs. And she's always out of focus. She's never in focus in any of the shots. It's like, dude, you have enough money to buy a new camera. Sell the hat, buy a new camera. That hat's gotta be some design, it's gotta be like a Gucci hat or something, and that's why you're wearing it. So sell the hat, and please buy a camera that doesn't look and sound like a 2004 Mac webcam.
Thanks for dinner, by the way, baby.
Bye. Thank you.
All right, we're leaving the restaurant now, towards the end of the vlog, and I'm guessing that the conclusion is coming up, so let's take a look at that.
Alright guys, so we just finished dinner. I am so tired. We're about to go back to the hotel.
I feel like we've said that we were tired in your vlogs so many times this trip.
Really?
But honestly, the sun gets to us.
Yeah, and we've been doing a lot of things.
We have been doing a lot of things.
Like so many things.
They've been doing a lot of things. I wish I could have seen literally any of the stuff that you did, but you know what? I mean, we're just here to relax, not to judge. We're trying to relax still.
Activities for days.
Activities for days.
Activities for days. I feel like these people just don't have personalities. Either that or it's just so lazy. Like, they can't even come up with a joke, so they're just repeating each other. Like before, hangry, he was hangry, he was hangry. Activities for days. Shit. I don't have anything funny to say to you. No. You want to just say activities for days again? Yes, please.
Activities for days.
All right, so that's pretty much the end of the video. Let's take a look at some of the comments, see what people are saying about this beautiful, relaxing creation that is the boring vlog. Oh my god, Tessa, Chance is cheating on you on Instagram. There bees 2 girls twerking on him. Go to Chance's is the Instagram and Tight Hollywood. Just go down and you can see Chance with a girl. Just keep watching and you can see them kiss. Chances have a girlfriend. Now I'm so mad at him. I don't think that had anything to do with the video. That was just some completely different drama. Oh my god. The audio! Fix your audio for fuck's sake. Just me or is the audio weird? Girl, your audio. Love your videos, but your audio. Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with those comments. The audio is so bad. That hat is kind of terrible. That has 179 likes. A comment on her own video. 179 of her fans were like, yep, that's true. I mean, what are you? The captain of a ship? Or a newspaper boy? In the 1930s. All I know is that I need that hat. Okay? So you may be asking yourself, okay, Danny, that was a pretty weird, bad vlog, but why'd you pick that? Why did you pick this for us to watch? And it actually is kind of significant, I think. It's the exact embodiment of what I think is one of the things that's wrong with YouTube right now. There's this pressure to post every single day. I mean, Tessa herself can attest to that, as she was featured in It's Everyday Bro, where the competition was shook and she was not talking book. If you want to get as many views as possible, you have to post every day. And if you don't, YouTube's gonna stop recommending you to as many people. That's just how the algorithm works. But for people who don't have very interesting lives, or for people who just don't give a shit about what their content looks like, daily vlogs just become garbage. Like this, I mean, what happened in this vlog? She went to a radio show, we didn't see that. She went to the beach, she surfed twice, and we didn't see it either time. She went to a restaurant and then just ate and annoyed the people around her. I mean, there was no anything. Like, at the beginning of some of Tessa's vlogs and some other vlogs too, they'll just say like, okay, this isn't gonna be a very interesting day, but let's vlog it anyway. And it's like, maybe if you're not gonna have an interesting day, or if you're gonna do a bunch of stuff that you can't film, just like, don't vlog. There's nothing forcing you to be a daily vlogger. And to vlog on days like this where you're not doing anything, or just Tessa in general, because she doesn't actually ever show her doing anything, it's just greedy to make a video where nothing happens. Anyway, that's enough of my rant. The positive side is I've always kind of wanted to vlog myself. I've always felt like I just don't have an exciting enough life to vlog. Tessa's shown me that it really doesn't matter what you do in a day or how you present it. It just matters that you film something and edit it together with some silent memes in the middle, just randomly, and that's all you need. So you know what? I don't see any reason why I can't start daily vlogging. So I did. I made a daily vlog, and you can see it. I'm gonna play it right after this. It's a little bit inspired by Tessa Brooks, so you know, shout out to her. I sort of jacked her style a little bit, but I hope you like it. So here it is.
What's up, guys? It's me, Danny, back with another vlog. I've got a lot planned today. I'm so excited. I just got ready. I just got out of the shower, and now I'm gonna go to breakfast. Let's do this. Alright guys, I just went to breakfast. It was super tasty. I wish you guys could have seen it. We had so much fun at breakfast. A lot of funny stuff happened. Now I've got something super cool planned. I'm gonna be on the Ellen DeGeneres show. I'm so excited, so I'm about to head to the studio and I'm gonna be on Ellen. I'm so excited. Let's do this. Alright guys, I was on Ellen. She was really nice and she really likes me and she thinks I'm super funny. There was some weird siren going off, like they said that a nuke from North Korea was heading towards the US. Not really sure what that's all about, but I'm about to go be on Jimmy Kimmel, so that's gonna be super fun, and I wish you guys could see it, but I'm going to be on Jimmy Kimmel now. Alright guys, I was on Jimmy Kimmel, but halfway through filming, a nuclear warhead touched down somewhere in the Midwest. We're not exactly sure where, but now I'm gonna go to Chili's. Alright guys, I'm back from Chili's. That was a delicious meal. Alright guys, well that's gonna wrap it up for this vlog. I really wish I could have shown you more of what happened in my day, but you know. So, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed that vlog. I think that it was very good, and I'm not being sarcastic. And so, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, guys. Remember, if you're not a part of Greg, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on my notifications. Shout out to FM Abigail. Thank you for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg, and it means the world to me. If you haven't checked out Spooky Boy yet, go check it out. It's also on iTunes and Spotify. The links are in the description for that video, so go check it out. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Hi!
Why do I look so sweaty?
Because I am sound testing!
Hey Greg, sorry for the absence lately. As I said in my last video, I moved, so that's what I've been doing. I pulled this cool little trick called the reverse YouTuber, where I get really popular on YouTube and then I move from LA back into my parents' house. So that's where I am right now. I'm now a proud Midwesterner. More specifically, an Illinoising. And more specifically than that, I'm not gonna fucking tell you my address. Laura and I are living at my parents' house while we look for a permanent place to live, so expect this to be the set for now, I guess. This is my parents' basement. I don't know why they have so many sombreros.
Just gonna move these, I think.
Word to the wise if you're ever planning on moving across the country, because from LA to Chicago is a pretty long trip. It was about 30 hours. So if you're ever considering doing that, the one thing that I've learned is fucking don't. It's so much harder to move than it seems. You'd never realize how much stuff you have until you have to put it all in boxes and then put all of it in your car. And a box. We got one of those like U-box things from U-Haul. We put a lot of our big stuff in that and then the rest of it in our 2 cars, and we drove for 2 days, no, actually it turned out to be 4 days with Laura's parents across this great nation. We had many setbacks, including thinking we could put our dog in the back seat and she would be fine back there, her having a panic attack and then having to sit on my lap for the rest of the car ride. One of my tires fucking fell apart in the desert, so we had to just stop on an exit ramp in the middle of the desert, take everything I own out of my car, take the spare out, put the spare on, take it to a tire place, get a new tire, and then take everything out of the car again so I could put the spare back and then put everything back in the car. And then on what was supposed to be the last day, we got caught in a giant thunderstorm in the middle of Iowa. There were severe thunderstorm warnings, there was severe hail warnings, and there were about 3 or 4 tornado warnings. But now it's all over and I'm finally here in my parents' basement. Let's do a video. Now, I posted a video not too long ago about the Dobre brothers and how fake and boring and just like uncreative their content is. But if you watch that video and you're like me, you probably were thinking, wow, these brothers' voices are just so powerful and emotional and passionate. They would be great rappers.
I don't understand. I know, I don't either. They just let me go. They didn't really say anything. So what was the purpose?
And if you did think that, then boy, are you in luck, because they do make music. They've actually posted a few music videos over the course of their online careers, but this one that they posted the other day called Stop That is just, it is just, it's just, it's good. It's really good. It's called Stop That, and it has such a great message. It's for kids who are being bullied or feel insecure. It's just sort of like one of those power anthems that will get you through anything. Which is perfect because the Dobre brothers are so enthusiastic, their presence is so powerful, that of course it just makes sense for them to do a song like this. It's got 3.7 million views, and it's inspiring people all around the world. So let's just jump into it.
This song goes out to anyone who thinks they don't matter.
Me. Literally me.
Just wanna let you know that you do.
Oh, okay. Problem solved. My insecurities are done, and guess I don't have to listen to this anymore, actually, or even make this video.
Let's go. Think you ain't good enough? Stop that.
Think you ain't beautiful? Stop that.
Think you ain't worth it? Stop that. Think you ain't loved for? Stop that.
Bully who you want? Better stop that. Making people sad? You can stop that.
Giving people love? Don't stop that. Taking people's lives? You can stop that.
The first question I had about this video is, what the fuck kind of school is this? The kid that's getting bullied is like, I don't know, like 10? And the kids who are bullying him are like 19. What kind of school is this? Are there schools that go from like K through 12th grade or 13th grade? These kids look like they might be out of high school. I get that the stereotype is that the bigger kids usually pick on the smaller kids, right? If you're like a nerdy little dweeb, then it would make sense for like the jocks to be picking on you. But this kid is like a baby. He's not like a scrawny little kid. He just is a little kid.
Taking people's lives, you can stop that. I'm myself, you is you. Don't let nobody get through.
I'm myself, you is you. Damn, deep, dude. I never really thought about it like that, but he is really he, and I really is me. Shit, damn.
They can talk, they can hate, but you stay bulletproof.
They make stories but don't listen. They realize what they missing.
We all had that experience in high school where this like 8-foot tall dude would come up to you and steal your basketball and then just hold it over his head and look at you and shake his head at you while you try to get it back and not say a goddamn thing. That's the worst kind of bullying. Silent bullying? Are you kidding me? Stealing your lunch money without saying shit? Because you know, when you're being bullied in school, the one thing that you really want is like answers. Like, why me? Why are you doing this? Can I please have my ball back? The fact that this dude's just not saying anything is just absolutely ice cold.
They realize what they missing.
You beautiful, you strong. They won't be there for long.
I like this like classroom setting where they're in front of the class because it looks like they're like motivational speakers that your school would hire to come and like teach you valuable lessons. But the line that it cuts to for this scene is, you beautiful, you strong.
You beautiful, you strong.
Like the motivational speaker's a fucking caveman. He just comes out like,
you beautiful, you strong, you healthy, you good grades, handsome.
Just stay true to yourself. Don't give up, don't cry.
I'm telling you, I've been there too. You don't gotta keep it inside.
But stay positive, you're worth it. Get back up, cause you won't quit.
Keep the smile, keep dreaming. You can do it, you deserve it.
Think you ain't good enough? Stop that.
Think you ain't beautiful? Stop that.
Think you ain't beautiful? Stop that. The first dude was like, think you ain't beautiful? Stop that. And then the other dude started pointing like this. What is this? What is this? Think you ain't beautiful? Stop that. Stop it right now. You think you're not beautiful? Stop that.
Think you ain't loved for? Stop that.
Bully who you want? Better stop that. Making people sad? You can stop.
What is this dude doing? He looks like he's seen a ghost. The rest of them are all just sort of like somberly walking down the hallway. And this dude's like, he probably just got silent bullied.
Giving people love, don't stop that. Taking people's lives, you can stop that.
Taking people's lives, you can stop that. Do you think that would really work on someone who's about to murder somebody? You're dead, bitch! You hear me? You're dead! Hey man, taking people's lives, you can stop that. Oh, my bad. Yeah, cool. Nice. Thanks for letting me know.
Do what you love. Don't let anybody tell you different. Now we strong, not broken. Ain't got time for folks who's trolling. Living moments, fast cars rolling. Lost our way, but now we homing. I feel so much better. Love life, I'm my own trendsetter. I've been silent, now expressing how my life's my greatest blessing. I'm gone.
I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. No, come back. He's gone. Where's he going?
Think you ain't good enough? Stop that.
Think you ain't beautiful? Stop that.
Think you ain't worth it? Stop that. Think you ain't loved for? Stop that.
Oh. Okay. This whole, like, positive movement is starting to spread. That one bully was about to, like, throw a paper airplane at that kid, and the other kid was like, hey, don't. And the bully was just like, yeah, you're right. Shit, you're right, I'm done bullying now.
Bully who you want, better stop that.
Making people sad, you can stop that.
Why are they telling that to this kid? Bully who you want, you can stop that. Making people sad, you can stop that. Why are they saying that to this little kid? He's the one who was getting bullied. Maybe he's making everyone sad because he's such a fucking loser. Everyone's like, hey, dude, you really need to turn your life around. You're making everybody sad just watching you. You can stop that.
Giving people love, don't stop that. Taking people's lives, you can stop that. Think you ain't good enough, stop that.
Think you ain't beautiful, stop that.
Wait a minute. Wait, is it is it just me, or has nobody in this school, aside from the people singing, said a single word in this entire video? I don't think they have. Like, the bullies push the kid, they knock his stuff down, he doesn't say anything, they don't say anything. The kid with the basketball didn't say shit, and neither did the kid trying to get the basketball. It was just this silent exchange. And then the kid with the paper airplane, no words said. Why doesn't anyone speak at this school? This is a school for mute people.
Bully who you want, better stop that. Making people sad, you can stop that.
Giving people love, don't stop that. Taking people's lives, you can stop that.
There's no words spoken. He sits down and he's like, and the kid's like, ah! And then they run off together to go play basketball. Now, I could harp on like the minor details of this video all day, but I think maybe the worst part of this whole video is the message. I've seen a lot of comments being like, wow, I guess the message is okay, but everything else is horrible. But what is good about this message? Hey, are you sad? Stop it. What kind of message is that? Not like, hey, I'm here for you if you ever want to talk about anything. We can work through your insecurities. No, it's just, are you sad? Stop. Gross. Don't be. You're a bully. Maybe you have problems at home or something. You have a lot of insecurities. I don't give a shit. Stop. There's a song by Bo Burnham, who's one of my favorite comedians. It's called Kill Yourself. It's basically a parody of songs like this. It's like problems like self-esteem or depression and stuff like that. A song with a message like, just stop it. It's not gonna help. You actually have to like work through these issues and find solutions. So the Dobre brothers, I guess you could say their intentions are in the right place, but then even the cynical part of my mind is just like, no, they're just preying off of kids who are insecure, trying to sell songs and make a quick cash grab. But if their intentions are in the right place, at the very least, they executed this very poorly, I would say. They have a lot of other songs, but they're mostly just like bragging about how rich they are.
Easy money.
About to get lit.
Started from the grocery store, now I own the grocery store.
There's even one that has a feature by 6ix9i. I don't know how to pronounce this dude's name, but he's a famous rapper. Some of their videos have a shit ton of views, 31 million views on one of these videos. Their music videos to me are just like their regular videos. It's like, what is the lowest amount of effort we can put into something and still make millions of dollars? Like, these videos look like they're recorded on like a camcorder from the early 2000s by someone who doesn't know how to use a camcorder from the early 2000s, and they're like edited in iMovie and shit. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're not Greg yet and you want to join, just subscribe and turn on my notifications and you can be Greg. We're the strongest army on the net, that is a fact. If you want to check out my other socials, I don't really advertise them that much, but on Twitter and Instagram, I'm Danny Gonzalez. So head over there and check out my tweets and my Instagram pictures. They're very good. All right, thank you, Screeching Iguanas, for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I'll see you guys next time with a really interesting video where I check out the little back room in my parents' basement, and there's a little elf in there, and he's gonna kick me in the shins. Bye! What's up, Greg? I hope you're all having a great day. Welcome back to my channel. This, of course, is another episode of locking your brother in prison for playing Fortnite. It's America's favorite pastime. So someone just sent me this video called My Little Brother Goes to Prison for 24 Hours, and I watched it, and it's hilarious. I think it was on the trending page when he sent it to me also, so there's a good chance that a lot of you might have seen this. It's a video uploaded by FaZe K, who's a member of FaZe Clan. He lives in the FaZe house with all the other FaZe members. None of these words mean anything to me, but they might to you. I don't know what FaZe Clan is. But basically, it's a video where FaZe K's little brother, FaZe Jarvis, who might have the least cool name in all of FaZe Clan, gets sent to prison because he was playing Fortnite, and it's really bad. It's kind of like halfway between a skit and one of those like Rebecca Zamolo videos or Chad Wildclay videos where it's like for little kids and it's obviously not real, but it's just real enough that little kids might believe it's real. It also has one of the weirdest, granted most creative, but also unethical merch plugs I've ever seen in a video. But first, there's one thing I want to talk about, and no, it's not a sponsor. No, it's not me plugging the tour again.
Although now that you mention it, I probably should plug the tour. We're going on tour. We've officially announced all of the cities and tour stops for the tour. It's gonna be me and Drew Gooden and Curtis Connor, all going on tour together. We're performing a live comedy show. If you wanna come, all of the tickets are available now. A bunch of venues have sold out, so if you wanna come, you should probably get your tickets sooner rather than later. Because you know what they say, rather late than never. That's not, you know what they say, rather now than never, and if that's not a saying, then it is now. But what I really want to talk about is the fact that I tricked all your dumbasses. That's right, I had you all fooled, because for the past 2 weeks, I was on vacation in Japan, and none of you had any idea. I was in Japan for 10 days, and I pretended not to be, perfectly. Lately, I've seen a lot of videos where people pretended to go on vacation somewhere, or they pretend to go to Coachella, when really they're just at home photoshopping pictures of themselves at these places. So I thought it'd be fun to do the exact same thing, except the opposite, and pretend to not go on vacation. And why, might you ask, would I want to do this? I don't know really. I think a lot of influencers, brands rely on them having like a cool, fun life that you would want to emulate, but mine is sort of the opposite of that. My brand is kind of centered around sitting in this exact location and doing this. So I wanted to keep that brand consistent by making it seem like I didn't leave the country. Also, Drew just went on vacation to Ireland at the exact same time for his honeymoon, and I didn't want to get a bunch of comments like, oh, look, they really are the same person. They both went on vacation to a different country for Drew's honeymoon at the same time. Which isn't even valid because, yeah, sure, we were both celebrating Drew's honeymoon, but we went to different countries. So before I went on vacation, I made sure I had 3 videos locked and loaded, ready to go. I could post those while I was on vacation to make it seem like I was here. I even made sure to mention at the end of one of the videos that I wasn't in a different country. All right, thank you, Phoebe Westbrooks, for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I'm currently in America and not a different country, and I'll see you guys next time with a really interesting video where I kick a ball so hard that my shoe flies off. Bye! This video, just to avoid any suspicion, the plan was foolproof, which is good because I'm a fool. I also made sure to keep my Twitter presence up, tweeting like an average American person, only during hours an American person would be awake. I even made sure to tag my location in some of the tweets as being in the United States, all while I was feeding bananas to a Japanese macaque on the top of a mountain. And you guys were none the wiser. Well, that all seems pretty impressive, right? Wrong. Because there's more. I mean, it was already impressive, but it wasn't all of it. Towards the end of my trip, I realized I hadn't posted anything on Instagram in a really long time, but the problem was I didn't have any good pictures of me at home, sitting in this desk, or in another American location. In fact, the only good picture I had from me on my trip was me in front of the Tokyo Disney Castle. So I decided to do what I'd seen them do in a couple videos and Photoshop myself to look like I was at home, in America, at a regular American grocery store. So instead of enjoying my vacation, I spent hours in bed photoshopping this nearly flawless composite. I added a caption, tagged myself as being in the US, and the rest is history. All in all, was it a lot of work? Yes. Did all this extra work ruin my enjoyment of my vacation to Japan? Yes. But was it all worth it? Hell no. But did I fool all of you? Also no. Because Laura was posting on her Instagram story the entire time that we were in Japan. Anyways, let's talk about this video. Okay, so the video starts out and FaZe K is the one filming. He's like barely in the video at all, even though it's his channel, but he's filming his little brother Jarvis playing Fortnite, and then behind Jarvis, there's 2 even smaller humans. It's never explained who they are or why they're there, or why they're watching him play Fortnite, but they are there, and they're all having a great time.
Yo, there you go. Jarvis, bro.
So he's playing Fortnite for like the first 10 seconds of the video, and then he wins the game, and everyone's so excited for him, but then FaZe K says something that's kind of surprising.
Jarvis, bro. He just won Fortnite in school.
In school. Did you hear him say that? They're playing Fortnite in school. I don't know why I didn't realize that this was a school. I mean, the set is so well designed. This is what every school looks like. Sad gray walls, blank empty bulletin board, sad plant. 3 different age groups of kids. Like, these kids look like they could be in elementary school or maybe middle school. Jarvis looks like he could be in high school. FaZe K, if he ever showed himself, looks like he's too old to be allowed into a high school. So they don't ever say why they were playing Fortnite in a high school. Like, Jarvis brought his entire setup, like his TV and his Xbox and his controller and his headset and everything to play Fortnite in school, and they like never explain why. It's also unclear like when in the day this is. Like, is this during class? Is this before school or after school? They never really mention that. So where he's just in school in this empty ass classroom
playing Fortnite.
That's insane, man. All right, man. Guess it's time to pack up and leave, bro.
I like that the second he wins, they're all just like, all right, time to pack up and go. That's all we came to do. We lugged all of our stuff to school, walked in, set it up, played one game of Fortnite, and then won, and then we're like, well, that's that, time to go home. It all seems like a lot of work for not much payoff. It's like, what were you trying to prove? Why didn't you just stay home and play Fortnite? It seems like a lot less work. And the thing is, we'll never know what they were trying to prove because they never explain it. They never say why they did this.
So glad you didn't get caught.
You're telling me, Face K. I'm really glad you guys didn't get caught. Wait a minute. That sounds like something someone would say right before they get caught.
Jarvis, what is this?
Oh, fuck!
Oh, Jarvis. Oh, no, man.
So they weren't not lying to me, huh? They're telling me on the cameras that you've been here since 6. That's 2 hours before the school begins.
Okay, so this is a very confusing scenario to me, and I've never watched any of FaZe K's other videos before. I did go through and skim through some of them just to get like an idea of what his channel is about, but I have no idea where these take place. Or like, what country are they supposed to be in? It's really confusing. Like, FaZe Jarvis and FaZe K are obviously British. The two kids, I don't know where they're from because they don't say a word for the entire video. They just kind of stand around with a blank expression, like looking around like they're not sure what they're supposed to do. But then the classroom has an American flag, so you would think that this is an American school. And then the teacher comes in and he has like a totally different accent than everyone else.
What is this?
It's like a...
You cannot be kidding me, man.
I don't know, is it like Russian or Middle Eastern or Canadian? I don't know. Either way, it only adds another layer of confusion onto this entire scenario that was so confusing already. I mean, it really goes to show what a mixing pot of cultures America really is. I mean, it doesn't matter where you're from, whether you're born here, whether you're British or mute, or from, you know, a different country. Okay, so the teacher comes in and he's like, what are you guys doing in here? I just saw security camera footage that showed you guys sneaking into the school. So maybe it's before school, because he says he saw them sneak in at like 6 in the morning.
Getting it all away, don't worry. I'm sorry. Jarvis, I'm going to have to call the police.
Oh, no. Please. No, man.
I'm sorry. No, you don't have to do that. I'm sorry, I have to.
Oh, bro.
And you too, you guys should know better too.
No, these guys just got to school, man. They're not involved. They're not involved, man.
At first the teacher's like, you're all in big trouble, but then FaZe K, who's behind the camera, is like, no, they don't have anything to do with this. They just got here. And the teacher just takes their word for it. He's like, oh, okay, sure, I trust you. Okay, yeah, they can go. You do seem like the adult of the group. You are a 23-year-old filming a 16-year-old playing Fortnite in a high school. So I think I can trust you. So the teacher says he's gonna call the police, and then all of a sudden it cuts to them, and they're in a different location. I guess they're waiting for the police to show up. And I don't know what this room is supposed to be. I've never seen a room like this in a school before. There's like a sink and I think it's a toaster oven, and then there's like a scale like the type you would see at a doctor's office. Maybe it's like a teacher's lounge. So like teachers can come in there with their lunch and heat it up and then eat it, and then like step on the scale to see how much weight they gain from their lunch, and then wash their hands.
I'm sorry, man. I'm very sorry, but this is Officer Zioli, okay?
I was just on a computer.
Yeah, it is considered the trespassing. Before you're here, before 8 o'clock. Yes, it is considered the trespassing.
Oh, no.
You have to deal with Officer Zioli, right? I want to ask you.
So finally the police officer comes in, the teacher introduces Jarvis to the police officer, the SWAT police officer. They called the SWAT police, which I don't think is a real thing, but they called the SWAT police because the 16-year-old was playing Fortnite in an empty classroom.
I was just on a computer.
Yeah, it is considered the trespassing. Before you're here, before 8 o'clock. Yes.
FaZe Jarvis, I mean, maybe it's because he's 16. I can't really blame him that much, but it just seems like the way that he acts is just so lax about everything. It's like the way he responds to the police showing up is just like, wait, but I was just like on a computer, so is that I was just like playing Fortnite? Is that like, I don't get why it's got to be like that. It's an interesting acting technique he's using. I've seen lots of famous actors use this technique before, where you're saying the lines, but at the same time you very clearly don't want to be there and don't want to be in the video at all.
I want to ask you, like, I know it's one thing with the teacher and one thing with the student. What happened? What exactly was it?
I was just wanting to win a game of Fortnite, really.
Okay, and
that's literally all I was doing.
What time did you enter the school? Was it a break and entering? Because if that is, I'm gonna have to take you.
All I did was just walk in. I didn't really break in.
All right, well, the supervisor checked the camera. It says you broke and enter at 6 in the morning. So you're gonna have to
Jarvis, bro.
What? Why did he even ask then? The SWAT officer is like, so I want to get both sides of the story to be fair, because, you know, sometimes the teachers can be a little bit biased. So just, you know, did you break into the school? No, I didn't break anything. I just walked in. I didn't break and enter at all. Yeah, well, actually, the teacher said you did.
all right? And I'm gonna believe him. You're going downtown, and you're gonna go away for a long time for this, bitch.
Jarvis, bro. Oh, bro.
Meanwhile, Face K is behind the camera the entire time just going, oh no, bro. Oh, Jarvis, no, bro. Oh no, Jarvis, no. Jarvis, it can't be, Jarvis. Like, you don't have to tell Jarvis no. You don't have to keep telling him, oh no, bro. Jarvis already knows, oh no. That's probably going on in his head a lot. Oh no, what have I done? I can't believe I've done this. That's all Face K does for this entire video. Is just go, oh no, Jarvis, no, bro.
No way, Jarvis, bro.
It's almost like anybody could have filmed this video and then Face K just could have recorded that and played it over the entire video and there would be no difference because he never stops. The next scene is at the jail cell. Jarvis is already in an orange jumpsuit, you know, like they do when they send you to jail. So it's probably been like an hour or two since the last scene because they had to drive all the way to the jail. They had to intake Jarvis. They had to put him in the orange jumpsuit. It's probably been like an hour or two, so you'd probably think that Face K has calmed down by now, right?
Oh, Jarvis, bro. Jarvis.
Didn't actually do anything, man.
No way. This isn't real, Jarvis.
He's still so surprised. He still can't get over it. It's been 2 hours, and probably the entire time he's just been, oh no, Jarvis, bro, no.
Bro, that's actually insane. Man, this sucks, bro.
And then one time he tries to say something that's not Jarvis, bro, he messes it up.
This sucks, bro.
This sucks, bro. This sucks, man. So once he gets him into jail, the SWAT police officer tells him that Jarvis's bail, remember, all he did was play Fortnite in a classroom. Jarvis's bail is $1 million.
And unless I see $1 million within the next 48 hours, $1 million, I'm gonna be going in the federal state penitentiary.
What, bro?
Wait, why isn't Face K in jail too? Why did he not get arrested? I understand maybe why the two kids didn't if they had just gotten there and they didn't break and enter, but like Face K should probably be getting punished more than Jarvis. He's like the adult in the situation. Jarvis is 16, and he's literally not been punished at all, and he's been allowed to videotape the entire thing. Well, how did he not break the same laws as Jarvis? Unless the real law that was broken is playing Fortnite in a classroom. Is that really why Jarvis is in jail? Like, they don't give a shit about the breaking and entering, it's the Fortnite. It's the Fortnite that was the bad thing. So Jarvis is in jail with $1 million bail. I think it's gonna hail. I grew a little tail.
Jarvis, bro! Jarvis has to compete in the World Cup this weekend. He's got to stream and make videos, man.
Everything seems hopeless. They don't know what they're gonna do. But then they come up with the perfect plan.
That's insane, bro. I can't believe you're in jail.
Oh my god, bro, that's it.
What do you mean that's it?
It's a meme, bro. Oh my god, that's insane meme. Like, bro, I don't know what you have to do with it. Maybe a top, maybe
a t-shirt
out of it.
Bro,
sell it.
Jarvis, that's
you guys
it.
Could buy it.
That's how we get Jarvis out of jail.
This could work.
This is gonna happen. All right, I've made a few calls, and the oh my god, bro, that's insane t-shirts are now out, guys.
Oh, they're gonna plug their merch. This whole 11-minute video is one big commercial for their merch. Awesome. They made basically this entire video as an elaborate ruse for their impressionable audience to convince them that this young 16-year-old boy is in jail and he'll only get out if you buy a t-shirt. Holy shit, dude. This is genius. I mean, it's awful. It's very bad, but it is clever. Now, clearly most of their fans are very young because I couldn't imagine anyone over the age of 11 enjoying this video. And they're very impressionable. I do still think that most people would understand that this is not real. And to be fair, in the description, it does say, this is a skit if you don't know. So it is in the description. But you know that there's still gonna be some little kids who think that this is real, and they're gonna be like, my favorite YouTuber's in jail, and it's all my fault because I can't buy a t-shirt. Oh, Jesus. That's a lot of guilt to put on an 8-year-old. Make them think that it's their fault someone's in jail unjustly. And even if everyone does know that they're faking it, and this is all like a skit, Kay does say in the video that like, there's not gonna be any new live streams or any new videos from Jarvis until he gets out of jail.
Literally, guys, we won't see Jarvis again unless you all do this.
So it's basically like he's holding all of Jarvis's content hostage, and it's like, well, if you like Jarvis, we have to make $1 million from merch. You have to buy a t-shirt so we can make $1 million. And then we'll keep making videos. Wait, is this Face K and Jarvis or Lele Pons and Peaks? Am I right? 2016 Vine reference, anyone? Did anyone get that? Did you get that? No. Okay. It was a thing. So even though that was an emotional roller coaster, that was only the first 5 minutes of the video, and it's 11 minutes long. In the rest of the video, FaZe K sneaks an Xbox and a TV into Jarvis's jail cell, which is really concerning if the crime really was that they were playing Fortnite. Like, don't commit the exact same crime again in prison. You're gonna get punished even more. You're gonna get put into like double prison or something. Also, does this jail have no security? Did no one see FaZe K walking in with a big ass TV, an Xbox, and it looks like a big battery or something, a generator to power it?
I'm literally just sitting in a jail cell with my bro.
So the rest of the video is just him sitting in his jail cell and complaining about being in jail, and FaZe K is complaining about Jarvis being in jail, and they're all talking about how much it sucks that he's in jail.
We're trying to keep his spirit alive right now, because honestly, unless loads of you guys really want to get these meme t-shirts, then there's no way Jarvis and I are raising $1 million.
All I guess to make you as the viewer feel more guilty for not having bought a t-shirt yet. Why haven't you bought a t-shirt, bro? A lot of it is just him silently playing Fortnite also. Bruh. Like, they kind of forgot that they were making a video and had to be entertaining, and so they just started silently playing Fortnite. And then the video ends with the police officer coming back and getting mad at them and taking the Xbox away, because of course, that would happen eventually.
I'm taking this out now, and you're supposed to be out of here. Visiting hours are over. They've been over for 20 minutes.
Oh, whoa, bro. Jarvis, man, I've got to go.
Bro, I mean, I'll see you tomorrow.
No way, I've got to leave you in this cell. I've got to leave my little brother in this cell, guys.
Thank you for the narration, FaZe K. I had no idea what was going on in the video until you just started listing things that were happening. Oh no, I've got to leave the jail. I've got to leave my little brother in the jail cell. Oh no, he's in jail, and now I'm having to leave him in the jail cell. Do you understand what's going on? Have you picked it up yet? I'm having to leave my little brother in a jail cell because you won't buy a t-shirt. So now you're probably begging to know what happens next, right? Well, lucky for you, this video came out a couple days ago, so there's been a few follow-ups to the video. The very next day, they posted another video where Jarvis is in jail and he's getting released from jail. I guess they sold enough t-shirts. They've made $1 million from the merch, and Jarvis gets to leave jail. They just let him leave in the orange jumpsuit. I don't know if that's a thing. Did jails do that? They put you in an orange jumpsuit, and then when you get out, they just let you walk down the street in the orange jumpsuit. Wouldn't that freak everyone out to just see someone walking down the street in a jail outfit? So I guess the guilt trip worked. I guess guilting your audience into buying meme t-shirts really does work. But has Jarvis learned his lesson? Is he gonna become a good student now? Is he gonna stop playing Fortnite in school? No, he's not. Because they just posted a video called 5 Ways to Prank Your School Teacher Using Fortnite. It's the same teacher in the same classroom, and now they're just going through all these goofy ways to prank your teacher using Fortnite. There's just like referencing Fortnite when you're talking to the teacher. There's, ooh, doing a Fortnite dance when the teacher isn't looking.
I pledge allegiance to...
There's just straight up playing Fortnite in class, and the last person to get caught playing Fortnite in class wins. It's like Jarvis has learned nothing. You know that you were almost gonna have to go to federal prison for that, right, Jarvis? And the only reason you didn't is because your fans bought a bunch of bad t-shirts? Oh, this is a good one. Play Fortnite sounds from your phone. You know that game where the sounds are gunshot sounds? Play those in a school.
Okay, who is it?
That's a good idea. I hate to say it, guys, but I think this guy might be a bad influence on kids. I don't know. Okay, apparently instead of this video ending with Jarvis going to jail again, this video ends with the teacher suddenly being cool with Fortnite. And he's like, all right, let's take a break so Jarvis can play Fortnite. And then they're all standing around watching Jarvis play Fortnite. And the teacher says if Jarvis wins, he'll get extra credit.
I will give you 20 extra credit points if you win this game right now.
Oh, yo, what?
What kind of message is this? What is going on? How did this teacher flip-flop so fast? And now he loves Fortnite all of a sudden? What kind of message is this to send kids also? If you play Fortnite in class, your teacher might actually be pretty cool with it, and he might give you extra credit. So give it a shot, and also play gunshots in school. All right, guys, well, that's it for this video. Again, if you haven't got tickets for the tour yet and you want to come, I would do that fast. There's gonna be a link in the description. It's wearetwodifferentpeopletour.com. Also, if you haven't seen my most recent video, it's a music video, so go check that out if you haven't yet. All right, well, that's it for this video. Thank you, Fish Monkey, for turning on my notifications. You are truly Greg. I'll see you guys next time with a really interesting video where I turn into a cow. Bye!
This video is over now. Over now. Go find something else to watch, or just watch this video. I know we had a lot of fun, but you can't stay on this end screen forever. This video is over now. So why are you still watching this? Do you not have it?
Hello, everyone, and welcome
welcome back to the second channel. Boy, do we have a treat for you today. Robert has scoured the web to find some of the strangest and creepiest old commercials featuring people who are probably dead now. Starting with this one for Ostex beef stew, which according to the comments feels like a horror movie and everyone is on edge in this entire commercial. So I'm very excited to see how a beef stew commercial can be so tense.
Real good stew. The stew. It's good.
Oh, it's just, well, actually, it's...
Sure has got a lot of beef in it. It's got a lot of beef.
Dude, her mind is elsewhere. I can see why people think that this feels like a horror movie. The vibe I'm getting is that this woman just murdered someone. She murdered someone and put them in the stew. So when he's like, it's a good stew, I said good stew, she's over there just replaying the image in her mind. They're gonna find me out. They're gonna find out there's people in the stew.
The stew. It's good.
Oh.
Maybe we could have it a little more often.
Sure.
You know what?
What?
She's like, oh no, he found me out. She pulls out a gun behind her back. What?
I even like the carrots.
Oh, he just likes the carrots. Phew. So he doesn't know I murdered that boy. I guess I don't know when this commercial is from. 1966. I guess that's before they invented music or acting or charisma. The way he says he likes the carrots is devoid of any emotion.
I even like the carrots.
I even like the carrots.
Go ahead if you want to. Hide the can and take the credit for Ostex beef stew.
Beef stew with a glass of milk is diabolical. Dude, I was so focused on the eerie ambiance in the air, I didn't even notice he was drinking milk with this beef stew. That's really a 1-2 punch to the cows, you know? There's also something about just the silence and that sort of analog humming sound that's going on in the entire commercial.
More?
Yeah.
This feels like a hostage situation. Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a reverend that commented that. Reverend, what are you doing on TikTok making fun of commercials? Yeah, this feels like a hostage situation. I'm actually not sure who is holding who hostage. It might be the director. I have a feeling that the director is holding a camera and a gun. My other theory is that there are drugs in the beef stew. That's what makes the Ostex beef stew so good. It totally zoots you. This dude is on Molly right now. Best stew I've ever had. Okay, this is another commercial for something called the 6-finger shooter, I believe. Let's check it out.
1, a 2, a 3, 4, 5, a 6. 6! Surprise!
Alright, this is terrifying too, man. 6! Surprise! It's a gun! This is actually the gun the director was using in the previous commercial. You know what? I was surprised. I was not expecting the finger to be a gun. I thought it was just a fun prop finger. Surprise! You're dead.
It looks like a finger, but watch him flip. It's a secret weapon at your fingertip.
All right, yeah, I guess it's a pretty fun-looking toy. You can sneak up on your friends with your little dart shooter because they'll think, oh, he's not holding a gun. He's just some kind of freak with 6 fingers. What did the boy flipping have to do with it? He said it looks like a finger, but watch him flip. It's a gun. Look over at him flipping, now look back at me. You're about to die. The kid flipping was some kind of diversion to take your mind off of my 6th finger while I load it.
6 fingers sends an SOS missile to your friends.
6 fingers, 6 fingers, 6 fingers!
Fires cap-loaded bombs and they explode as a ballpoint pen.
Wait, why did he get so scary? The kids chanted, 6 fingers, 6 fingers, 6 finger, and then they summoned the scary narrator.
That's right, children. It shoots bombs.
And it looks like a finger, and how will they know?
6 fingers, 6 fingers, 6 fingers!
Here's how to get it on the card right there. Less than $2 everywhere.
Yeah, I don't like the way he's talking to me now. I like the first guy, the one who wanted me to watch the kid flip. Watch him flip, and
now that I've got you right where I want you, shoot your friends. Come on. They won't see it coming.
There's a ballpoint pen and signals in code. Looks like a finger so no one can see.
It does seem like it does a lot of things that don't necessarily add anything to the experience. The real fun is that it shoots missiles. Your friends don't see it coming because they think you just have a finger pointed at them and then you shoot something at them. I don't really know what good it is that it's a pen. I don't Know a circumstance where I would need to write something, but I'm scared of anyone knowing I have a pen. A circumstance where it would look more normal for me to be writing with my fingertip than a ballpoint pen. I wonder if you can still get one of these bad boys. Oh wow, here it is in color. It looks totally like his finger. He's just got one tan totally discolored finger. Is there any videos of modern people trying this out?
And we're gonna test out each one of these little, at least check them out. I don't think the ballpoint pen will work. Maybe I'll send you an SOS message.
Nice.
What is going on here? Why is the dog talking?
I'm excited, LPS Dave. This is like when you get a big haircut or something like that. We're really going all out.
Well, you know.
Dude, I don't know what this channel is, but I like this. All right, let's see him shoot it.
Be careful.
There we go.
Whoa! Okay.
That shot hard. The toy dog scrammed out of there. He was like, no, fuck this. Yeah, that was definitely more powerful than any of them expected. Definitely makes that hardened criminal sounding narrator all that more creepy. Well, anyway, that was a weird detour, but I really like that channel. I'm gonna have to come back and watch that channel later. I like the talking dog. Okay, I have more scary commercials to get to, but first, I have a scary ad of my own to make. Sneaky is sponsoring this video. Summer is officially here, gang, and you know what sounds pretty good to me this summer? Getting out of the house, going to some events, making memories that are gonna last. In summers past, I've used SeatGeek to go to concerts like The Weeknd, but this summer I'm particularly excited to go to some Cubs game, and I'm actually doing that today. I'm using SeatGeek this afternoon to go see the Cubs play the Giants. I care so much more about sports when I'm watching them in person. It's just a great excuse to go out, get some sun, see other people, feel like you live in a society of other human beings. And that is why I'm very excited to tell you about my special hookup with SeatGeek. Everybody watching this video can use my code DANNY10 to get 10% off any tickets on SeatGeek. Whether you're a new customer or a seasoned professional, whether you're going to sports, concerts, any other live events, you can get 10% off by using my code DANNY10. If sports aren't your thing, getting tickets to concerts is also super convenient on SeatGeek. And there's so many artists touring right now, Billie Eilish, Hozier, Noah Kahan. So let's get out there and have some fun this year, gang. Get some friends together, get some tickets, use my code DANNY10. No matter how many times you've bought tickets before on SeatGeek, DANNY10 is gonna get you 10% off your next order. The code is only available for a limited time, so if there's someone you wanna go see, a team you're rooting for, go ahead, download the app, use my code DANNY10, and have some fun. So thanks to SeatGeek for sponsoring this video, and thank you to you guys for checking out SeatGeek. And now back to the video. Okay, I've actually seen this commercial before, and it is definitely one of my favorite commercials of all time. It's from 1999, and it's about this, like, gaming chair.
The Video Gear Command Center. Check it out.
What is it?
10% plastic, 9% attitude. It's why you started gaming in the first place. No distractions, just you and the game.
Okay, so yes, the robot voice is very creepy, like does not need to be that scary.
What is it? Is it a chair?
Also, I love that he says no distractions.
No distractions, just you and the game.
As the chair is like rocking back and forth, jostling the kid around. No distractions, man, just me locked into the game. And it's why we started gaming in the first place, to sit on a little seesaw chair. Yeah, man, all of that Halo and Super Mario Brothers was just an excuse to get my butt on a little rocking chair. All right, well, let's watch this robot voice try to gather more data on this chair.
Is it a chair?
No, that's a chair.
It's not a chair? Yes, it is. I don't like these kids' attitude. She makes it sound like the robot's an idiot for asking. No, you idiot. That's a chair. All right? This is a command center.
Tons of cool stuff.
Wow, look at all that cool stuff. You got the junction of the headrest to the rest of the chair. You have the side of the chair. Gosh, you've even got the bottom of the chair. After watching this whole commercial, I don't even know if this does anything aside from just rock. Like, I don't know if it has electronics built into it or anything. Speakers to immerse yourself in the game more. I actually think it might just be a plastic rocking chair, which makes pointing to all the cool things on the chair make no sense. Plastic over here and over there. Wicked cool. And don't ask any questions or we're gonna hurt you.
Now you're in the game. Straight rock and roll.
Who needs it?
Who cares? If I have to tell you, you don't belong here. It's cool.
Why are they so mean, dude? I'm on the robot voice's side. He's just earnestly asking questions about the product that you guys are advertising, and you're like, who cares, man? Just sit in it. This is peer pressure like I've never seen before in a commercial.
The Video Gear Command Set. It's the ultimate video game accessory for serious gamers.
Yeah, that commercial did not make me feel so good, man. That poor robot just wanted to know about the chair.
Who cares?
Okay, next up, we have a Smokey Bear ad. So I'm presuming this one is to prevent forest fires. Let's see how they do that.
I know a place that's peaceful and quiet. A place where animals play. It's called the forest. But every year we start forest fires. A careless match, a cigarette, and poof, fire. So the next time you're in the forest, be extra careful, okay?
If you knew it was me, would you have listened?
I actually don't know if I listened to the ad as it stands currently. I was trying to figure out why she was talking to me like that. Was that supposed to be like seductive? I guess that's the implication. He's like, look, I'm not a hot lady, I'm actually a talking bear. But you wouldn't have listened to something so normal as a talking bear. And it's like, no, I would have listened to the talking bear. You're actually a very scary looking little Muppet thing. I definitely want to know what you have to say. I don't think she really nailed the seductive tone, honestly. I felt threatened.
Forest fires. A careless match, a cigarette, and poof, fire.
Yeah, I feel like she's actually the one starting the forest fires. I also don't know who that commercial's targeted to, I guess. I feel like anyone that was legitimately turned on by that lady probably was not listening to what she was saying. They were just like, hot woman in threatening tone. I love it. And then she took off her face and she was a bear and they were like, ah! All right, I guess I'll do what the commercial says. I won't start any forest fires this year. You win this time, Smokey. 1966 Mattel Baby Secret Doll commercial.
Can you keep a secret? Then listen to Mattel's new Baby Secret. She whispers just to you, and her lips really move when she talks. It's almost unbelievable.
I want to taste the flesh of humans.
You know, it's funny the things adults think are scary and kids apparently don't. Like a creepy little doll that whispers to you in the middle of the night definitely seems like something that would be straight out of a horror movie, but maybe I only think that because I've seen horror movies. When you're a little kid, you don't know that that type of stuff can even be scary. You just think like, oh, it's a doll with secrets. That's not dark at all. That's just cool. He wants to tell me his secrets.
And she looks so real, the way her lips move like yours.
Yeah, that's not how my lips move, actually. My lips move depending on the sounds that my mouth is making. Her lips move like this. She can even pose the way you want, but then when you wake up in the middle of the night, she'll be in a completely different position that she wants. And she'll say things like, kill them. Kill them all. Do it for me.
Get Mattel's soft and wonderful new Baby Secret. So you can have fun keeping secrets together.
Oh, so you get to tell her your secrets too. I guess that's cool. As a little boy, man, I had so many secrets and I just wish I had a doll I could whisper them to. It would suck if the doll could actually process what you were telling it and then it started gossiping about you to other people. You catch your brother in the middle of the night with the doll up to his ear and it's like, Danny picks his nose. No! Baby Secret! You liar! Baby Secret, I thought I could trust you. I just feel like that product was designed in order for, in a few years, a horror movie to be made based off of that doll. Anyway, now we've got a Duracell talkative relative slipped other battery commercial, 1994. I'm having trouble understanding that sentence. I guess I just gotta watch it to figure out what this is.
So, is everybody using Duracell batteries?
You kidding? The second I heard they had a battery that outlasts all other brands, I bought the family a whole case.
Reminds me of the first time we tried Duracell batteries. We were living in Tulsa with your great aunt Emma. We shared a one-room apartment.
Herb, did you slip her one of those other batteries?
Me?
The copper top. Tops them all.
This is like if the Baby Secret doll grew up and started a family. And you better believe he's still got secrets. Yeah, also, I think they just killed that lady. They swapped her battery out with a dead battery. Uh-oh, Aunt Lenore's getting a little bit annoying. How about we remove that which gives her life? You even hear like a fly flying around right after she keels over. The fly immediately recognizes, oh, a dead person, time to start buzzing around her. Okay, so at first we had Baby Secret, now there's a product called Baby Laugh a Lot. Okay.
Listen to Remco's Baby Laugh a Lot.
I'm really worried about what this laugh is gonna sound like. Okay, it's not as scary as I thought it was gonna be, but the slow zoom into her face as she does it, and everyone being like, huh, does add a certain scary factor to it.
You're listening to Baby Laugh a Lot. She's the funniest doll you've ever seen. Just push the button and she starts to giggle.
Oh my god, dude, her face is creepy. Look at that smile. You know how you laugh? Alright guys, go ahead and leave in the comments below which baby doll would you least like to see at the foot of your bed in the middle of the night. Baby Laughs a Lot or Baby Secret? Baby Secret just wants to tell you something, and sure, it might be dark, but Baby Laughs a Lot, she knows something that's deeply funny to her, and she's not gonna tell you what it is. All she does is laugh. And I don't know what's more scary. Okay, Sprite Sun Fizz 90s commercial.
Mom, we're thirsty!
Well, I've got 2 glasses of Sun Fizz coming right up.
Sun Fizz, that's our favorite!
That's because there's a delicious ray of sunshine in every drop. Come on, guys.
Wait, what is this? Is this a real commercial? That's so funny. I actually like this one.
Come on, guys.
I'm filled with nature's goodness! Hey, what's with you people? I've got vitamins and minerals!
I think that was a real commercial. That was good, dude. I don't even know what Sprite Sun Fizz is, but I want to drink that now. We need more terrifying commercials. Intentionally terrifying commercials. The top comment is, the creepiest thing is the son never denies their fear. He just keeps on chasing. You don't know if he's evil or not. He just yells how great Sun Fizz is. Yeah, what's he gonna do when he catches them? Is he gonna hurt them, or is he just gonna continue to elaborate on the great features of Sun Fizz? Okay, so I found a wiki page. I don't know if there's some kind of fandom for this guy, but if there's not, let me be the first to start one. The common theme of the campaign was parodying advertising tactics and gimmicks often used by competitors, where a cartoony mascot jumps off the packaging talking about the stuff in the drink. The commercial was directed by Spike Jonze. So I guess it was a real commercial. Well, I gotta commend them. I think that was creepy intentionally, and so I rock with it. All the other commercials did not seem intentionally creepy. They just were deeply tense and unnerving. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the second channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.